Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Who there? YouTube, send a notification, man. Quick and fast. Who there? Who there? Who there? Who there? Real guys uncle there. Dingo 6 there. FIFA down there. People as they reach, please like the stream. We have the number of people that might go up. The like them now move. Today we are gonna have a program summation of what take place on day one, day two. I go drop the link and allow people to call in, of course, sharing the conversation. So, a couple of things, man, to do. If you can share the live, please share the live. If you can like the live, well, everybody can like the live. Please like the live. Miller Chip, big up yourself. Dane Graham, big up. Sean Carter, big up. The T, big up. Anthony Cypher, big up. Patriot, well, go on, you know, no boy can gain a face to chatting. Yeah, Patriot. Demonte Scott, big up yourself, same man. People like the stream as they enter. Please, we talk about cartel case, day one, day two. We talk about day one already, but you know, we're going to do a recap and we're going to move into what we see take place on day two, courtesy of the media outlets. So, everybody take time and roll in. Remember, please, admission, like the live stream. And if you want to donate, you can donate. If you can't donate, yeah, man, we accept donations. But everybody admission fee, like the video. And I'm listening to Gaza Uncle channel today. And trust me, brother, you're very intelligent. And you know, say me G, give thanks the compliment. Give thanks the compliment. Give thanks the compliment for saying me intelligent. That right. We just try, we just read and just analyze, you know, me G. I know nothing special. We just try to read and just analyze. And that's how we want everybody to do. Just read and analyze, and we might not have the same opinion, but we can reason it out and see what I'm done. But we just try to read and analyze, my G. See me? Dave is big up yourself. Orlando Vernon, big up yourself. Who else I know? Bobo, Bobo, big up yourself. Bobo, Chairman, big up yourself. What's your name I pronounce now? Elex, Elix, Elix, Elixstream. What is Z they say I make for the 2x? So what that is that not for the day? Big up yourself. You know yourself. Big up yourself. People like up the stream, please get them court documents here and start the reason. You can see big up. Otis Chin, big up. Little motive. YouTube send a notification. We are talking about the Vybz Kartel hearing day two. And some interesting developments take place today. Big up over Gaza Uncle channel, me do over there today. Do over next channel name Real Vibes. Real Vibes TV. Yeah. They are doing everything to them. They are listening to them. Um, want the people be careful of where them get them information from. You see me? Yeah. And you have to can sift through the information carefully because a whole heap of people have come about and talk a lot of things. You see, with what take place I know you have two courts that take place. You have the appeal court, aka the Court of Appeal, and you have the Court of Popular Opinion. The Court of Popular Opinion are where we depend on talk on the internet, in the streets and so. To them I'm for in the street and them among some people. I buy a food somewhere. You see me? And me hear the people them a talk something. Me hear one woman I say, I don't remember exactly, but me hear the people them a talk something, brother. And when time me hear it, me I say, yo, the reality of this thing is, if we feel like everybody there on the same level and know the same information. Me hear the woman I say, at the retrial I go on now. So you have some people in the nation, in the world who feel that what take place now is a retrial. People, it's not a retrial that take place right now. It's a hearing to see if there is going to be a retrial. I'm gonna be honest with you. For enough of the people, enough of them terms, and enough of them reasoning, it's too complex for them. Them just want to know if a yes or no. And that is why you have certain people on the internet where them are gonna gravitate to. Where I'll give you some simple reasoning. Mastermind, big up yourself. DJ Evelina, big up yourself. That is why a lot of people prefer them reasoning there because of some simple reason. Them not want to go the in-depth thing. Them not read the article. Them not explain the article. Them not look on the definition for word. Them not reason the thing them. Them just a come, me feel say this, me feel say that. Me think say this, me think say that. Me think them for do this, me think them for do that. That is what you see how go on. A whole heap on the internet. You see me? A few places you're gonna see discourse that take place where people are reason all the thing, people are bring facts, people are whatever. A few places. Enough of the people them already have their own agenda, whether for or against Vybz Kartel. You see me? At the end of the day, I tell you now two quotes are going, one important and one not so important. However, the fact that one of the quote them not so important, it also is important because it is the basis on which if there is a retrial, it might be decided. As I'm telling you this morning, there's a word I'm wanting to pay attention to. But I think I will come up multiple times throughout this hearing. Pre-trial publicity. Pre-trial publicity refers to the fact that this case has been televised, publicized to numerous persons in and around Jamaica. Most of Jamaica we are thinking about because we are look at whether or not there can be an unbiased jury, and that is critical to a fair trial. Now, with this whole thing, this thing is not looking at innocent or guilt per se, because if there is a retrial, and the retrial are going to decide whether there is innocent or guilt. This hearing is to decide if there should be a retrial based upon many factors. Is it fair? Is it feasible? If we can find an next F. Usually when you give point, you try to do that. Give me one next F. Is it fair? Is it feasible? You get the message? Yeah. These are some of the key things. Will the retrial be fair? And the team for Vybz Kartel are going to argue no. and the prosecutor are going to argue yes. So we are going to have a debate of sorts will take place between both sides. Only Gaza, big up yourself. Miller Chip, give thanks to your donation. People, say Miller Chip, they kick it off. So if you want to donate, you can donate. I am looking forward to the donations tonight. Yeah. So if you not donate to the reason, donate to the reason. We give thanks in advance. You see me, as I tell you, admission, click the like. If you donate same way. Hardball TV, where you deal with youth? Only Gaza, big up yourself. Antonio Whitaker, big up. Masterman, big up already. Big up yourself again, Masterman. My bro, same look forward to the donation. Yes, man. Yes, man. Remember, we forward and we are give factual reason, you know. Yeah, man, cause when we surveyed me G, a whole heap of foolishness and talk on the media, you know. So for we if offer our brain capacity and our reasoning. You see me? Yeah, man. Look forward to the like too. But as I may I say, back to the case. That term there, pre-trial, publicity. Alright, so what we are gonna do now, we are gonna look on facts only. Because I said guys on for donation. Alright, I could look on can I know them? I don't know if it anyway. Um so when I gonna take my first source from this evening. This morning me they talk about I'm gonna run through this again. At least me they run through this already. You see me? Prosecution objects to the witness opinion as Cartel retrial hearing begins. See? Then it has a bless up me G, although me not say Gaza, but me glad to see world boss touch road. Hail from Guyana. Well, me could see what I go on, no? Akeem, dancer, big up yourself. I go find what go on. Hold on a little bit. Nationwide. You know where to draw for nationwide. You know where to draw for the observer. You know where to draw for for the gleaner. Day two. You know, it's not look bad. Something, yeah. Something, yeah. Alright. So this must have just thrown to the June level. Alright, this fresh from nationwide, you know. Yeah, this fresh from nationwide, so I could play it, no? John Clark told the Court of Appeal that the Charter of Rights calls for a more rigorous enforcement and enhancement of human rights in Jamaica. He told Justices MacDonald Bishop, Williams, and Fraser that no justice can be done by sending Kartel, Sean Storm, Andre St. John, and Kahira Jones back to the Home Circuit Court to again stand trial for a matter that's more than a decade old. He asked the justices to use the case to draw a line in the sand. According to Clark, such a line would serve as a warning to the Parliament and the executive arms of the government
that the rights of accused persons must be taken seriously. The attorney maintained that retrying the men after more than a decade had passed would not serve the interests of justice. He told the court it would be an economic and emotional burden on the men. Clark reminded the Court of Appeal that the Privy Council had already found that their constitutional rights were breached. He says subjecting them to a new trial would only further breach those rights. Clark asked the court to set down a maximum number of years after which the state should not be permitted to retry accused persons. When asked how resource constraints may influence unfortunate delays in criminal matters, Clark pressed on. He urged the court to use the cartel matter to set down a marker. Clark told the judges that sending Kartel and his co-accused to face another trial may also affect the rights of other criminal defendants. He told the court that there were already citizens waiting on the trial list, trying to clear their names. According to Clark, Kartel's case being sent back would mean it would push other matters further back on the list. This, he says, would be an injustice to those who have been waiting for justice. That is not the country we want to live in, he told the judges. The decade-old legal saga is again before the local court of appeal after the UK-based Privy Council quashed the men's 2014 murder convictions and sent the matter back to the appellate tribunal to determine if they should be retried for the murder. The hearing will continue tomorrow when Clark is expected to call on affidavit evidence of the accused men in arguing against a retrial. The Crown is expected to open its arguments for a retrial on Wednesday. Norige Banton for Nationwide News.
So, only hear what take place this, right?
We are also recognizing that if the court can happen, we are also recognizing that if the court can happen, Carter can happen to other Jamaican citizens, including the poorest of us. So what it means is that if a Jamaican is in custody for 30 years and then he comes and says, my money is gone, I have next month to find an next lawyer, and I'm worried that the system won't give me justice. It means that in such a scenario, he may very well, if a president is one way or the other, they feel aggrieved. And we're asking the open court to examine our arguments and, in light of all the facts of this case, do what they think is just.
Alright, so that are the lawyer they so speak for hold on, give me a second, people. Yeah. So when you hear the lawyer attack this, alright? He might talk about the length of the case. To have a case that go on so long and then now say you want to retry the case after so many years. There's so many missing pieces of this thing we're going. The emotional thing we have upon the gentleman them. He must say, this no look good. This no sound good. Right? I want to touch on some point where him touch on today. A whole heap of things they have to talk about today. A whole heap of things they have to talk about. Because as when I tell you, the major talking point is a fair trial. Will these men be given a fair trial? Freedom on them is what they say. People like our stream, please. Not like the stream, please like the stream. Alright, so this is according to the Gleaner now. So the Gleaner of that story, a judge issues sharp rebuke of criticism of the appeals court delay in the handing down of judgment for Vybz Kartel. So Court of Appeal Judge Justice Marva McDonald Bishop has hit back at criticism about the length of time that the court took to hand down a judgment in the murder appeal brought by Vybz Kartel and the co-accused. So this is what take place today. Brandon, there already is a miscarriage of justice, a contaminated pool, plus the financial strain on both the defendants and the government appeal court need to do the right thing. Alright? Now read this here now. Hear me, G. Defense lawyer John Clark, during his submission this morning, raised the issue while emphasizing that there were systemic delays in the criminal justice system. He said delays must be demonstrable, justified, justified, so that appellants can have a fair trial. Notice that word there again, fair trial. So him a talk about the appeal process when it take place the last time and the length of time that it took. And him I refer this back now to if there is a retrial, I go to the same thing I go take place. You get what I say? And the same thing I go take place. Now him say while noting that he was not blaming any state organ, while noting that he was not blaming any state organ, the lawyer pointed out that the Court of Appeal took 21 months to hand down judgment in the matter after it was heard. So remember, this have to do with the appeal where they go on in Jamaica in 2020, I think. Zane, them take 21 months. That's almost 2 years now. 21 months to hand down a judgment in the matter after it was heard. After the same time, he charged that the Privy Council took 1 month to decide the matter. Zane, now the judge never liked that. But McDonald Bishop warned him, don't go there. Don't go there. She pointed out that a lot of issues raised by the Apex Court were already ventilated by the Court of Appeal. We established questions for the Privy Council, Mr. Clark. So this is she speak now. We established questions for the Privy Council, Mr. Clark, and the Privy Council refuses to look at other questions. The Privy Council focuses on one narrow issue, question, which anybody in the world could have resolved without legal training, she said. See? So, this is one big point now, right? So, this is she a knockdown theme point, and I say, yo, at one point, them really focus on it. And remember, if you remember, with the Privy Council, the major point that they focus on was, let me see if we can find that something there and play it. Privy Council ruling. Let me see if me can find it and play it for my ear.
The Judicial Committee of the Privy Council has unanimously concluded that the appeals should. Juror X was in.
We all know what it was, but more on to them hear it.
Involving the jury. The jury was reduced to 11 members after a juror was discharged almost 8 weeks into the trial. On the 8 p.m. and by a majority of juror misconduct. Secondly, that the trial judge.
Hold on, more on to hear this.
Juror X was immediately arrested and was later convicted of attempting to pervert the course of justice. There was no evidence to connect his activities with the appellants. The appellants appealed against their conviction to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica, which dismissed their appeals. The Court of Appeal granted permission to appeal to the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council on 3 grounds, which were, first, that the trial judge failed properly to inquire into allegations of juror misconduct. Secondly, that the trial judge departed from standard practice in inviting the jury to retire to consider their verdict so late in the day, putting undue pressure on them to reach a verdict. And thirdly, that the trial judge erred in admitting the
listening,
because it had been obtained in breach of the Interception of Communications Act and the Charter. The Judicial Committee of the Privy Council has unanimously concluded that the appeals should be allowed and the appellant's convictions should be quashed on the ground of juror misconduct.
Listen.
And that the case should be remitted to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica to decide whether to order a retrial of the appellants for the murder of Clive Williams. The board has considerable sympathy with the dilemma faced by the trial judge on the final day of a long and complex trial. Following the allegations of bribery, he had either to continue with the 11 remaining jurors or to discharge the jury. Despite this, the board considers that the approach taken by the judge was a material irregularity in the course of the trial, which makes it necessary to quash the convictions. This is for 3 reasons. First, the direction to the jury on the final day was inadequate to save the situation. The judge simply reminded the jury that they had.
These are the ruling where she has said anybody without legal knowledge could have come to, So in a way now she does shoot the justice system in its foot, Jamaica justice system in its own leg, These are the ruling where she has said, that was one thing them rule upon. There was several questions that were asked, and that was one question them asked and really focus upon. Listen to the one question I get off Kartel, quash the conviction.
Sworn or affirmed that they would return verdicts in accordance with the evidence they had heard in court. The judge did not refer to the alleged bribery, of which, if the allegations were true, the jurors were already aware. Secondly, the trial continued with the allegedly corrupt juror serving as one of its 11 members. In the board's view, there should have been no question of allowing juror X to continue to serve on the jury. Allowing juror X to remain on the jury is fatal to the safety of the convictions which followed. It was an infringement of the appellant's fundamental right to a fair hearing under the Jamaican Constitution. Thirdly, the judge should have considered whether the remaining jurors might have become, consciously or unconsciously, prejudiced for or against one or more of the appellants as a result of juror X's behavior. For example, there was a danger that the attempted bribe could have made the other jurors overcompensate, consciously or unconsciously, if they assumed that the offer.
These are the ruling where the judge has said anybody could have admit that. That's the one issue. The one issue. Remember, our Court of Appeal had the same issue in front of them, and took 21 months to come back and say, no, make the conviction stand, And this is where the brethren are saying, but it got to them and it take 1 month. and it got to Una and take 21 months. Mind you, if we're going to be fair, remember that there was a request from the lawyers to speed up the process in terms that it relates to cartel health. Back in 2020, I don't think that that was a part of the consideration or request. But the point where the lawyer make is that you guys take a long time to decide when there's going to be a trial, and when the trial do happen, you guys take a long time to do it. And with all the time that has passed, we don't think that it is fair to put these men back through it again. I say, yo, don't compare it, because the one little decision where them have to make, we have to consider enough. Anybody without legal training could have do that. So we did the hard work. We did the hard work. That's why it take 21 months. And one thing them rule upon, juror misconduct. Me hear the rest of the bridging I say.
Offer must have come from one of the appellants, and that therefore they must be guilty. The judge took no account of this risk. The board is very mindful of the serious consequences which may flow from having to discharge a jury shortly before the end of a long and complex criminal trial. It is also very conscious of the danger of deliberate attempts to derail criminal trial.
Me did want play the part when he must say there were other instances where them could have fined, but them never really looked on that because juror misconduct was such a standout point where them never really consider a need for going at the other one them. It was clear that from the trial never fear as it relates to the juror misconduct, the conviction should be quashed. That's what them say. It may try to find with this, but for those who know the clipping, who don't know what him say that.
By engineering situations in which it is necessary to discharge the jury. In England and Wales, there is legislation which allows a judge in certain situations to discharge a jury because of jury tampering and to continue the trial by judge alone. There is no such legislation in Jamaica. It follows that there will be occasions where, as in this case, a court will have no alternative but to discharge a jury and end the trial in order to protect the integrity of the system of trial by jury. In view of its conclusion on the issue of juror misconduct, the board holds that it is not necessary.
Listen. See the part here. See the part here we want to hear. So them I say, in view of the juror misconduct. Listen to the part, and that part I me want to hear.
To express a concluded view on the other two grounds of appeal. For these reasons, the appellant's appeals should be allowed.
They're right at the end there. So them I say, listen to it again.
In view of its conclusion on the issue of juror misconduct, the board holds that it is not necessary to express a concluded view on the other two grounds of appeal. For these reasons, the appellant's appeals should be allowed. The court is now adjourned.
So the final thing where him say. So he must say basically based on that juror misconduct thing there, we don't really need to give no further opinion on the other two things there. Because this is an overwhelming fact. This is such a standout thing. So for she, if I make that statement here, and me feel like this critical and this key, because she make a statement, here so where I don't know, she got very upset because she defend her own Jamaican thing, because that's what happened right there. So it become Privy Council versus Court of Appeal, and she was defending the Court of Appeal. You get the man say? That's how she had the right to say, and thing. Zane? So she has said, I'm read it again. We establish the questions for the Privy Council, Mr. Clark, and the Privy Council refuses to look at the other questions that are the other points them as well. The Privy Council focuses on one narrow issue. Question which anybody in the world could have resolved without legal training. Me not think she didn't want to say that. I don't think she didn't want to say that. And I think this put her in a position where extra eyes are going to dip on her. Because, that statement here is so loaded. in a so many ways. There's so much things you can pull from that statement alone, which anybody in the world could have resolved without legal training. They are using delay tactics in Parliament to call. There's so much things you can pull from that one statement there. So she continue. So don't compare. So these are the law, these are the judge that speak. So don't compare what happened there. I don't like that because you're talking as if you are a layperson without special knowledge of the system. She continued. So she had defend the system. Then I say, yo, you know for say that because you know say one of them more complex than the other one. So don't just put that out there for say for them one take a shorter time and we take longer time. You know say our one did more complex and therefore it took a longer time. But you see the point where she got said, that's why I'm telling you, you see, emotions is a hell of a thing, you know. Emotions is a hell of a thing. Emotion reveal whole heap of things, you know. Emotion make you go some extreme and say some things where you're not for say. Because you see that point there where she say anybody with no legal something could have come to that. So my question is, why is it that the Court of Appeal didn't come to it? Are you spitting in the Court of Appeal face by saying that? Because if anybody without legal training could have come to that, why it take them for God the Privy Council for waste so much time, waste so much money, waste so much resources to come to a conclusion where anybody without any legal training could have come to? This is a serious question. But again, she had defend the justice, Jamaican justice system, and I say they had more because let me tell you, there's a narrative that is going out there, that is going on out there, where me think she a try to kill, and she think he might try to further that narrative by the statement we make. Is that the Jamaica justice system has failed because that is a narrative that is being spun. You get a message. I never remember after the trial when time PJ Patterson they come out and say, but if the Court of Appeal they do them due diligence and do them research and would have seen that there have been other cases and him list out a case where because the jury was tainted, them throw out the case and them never bother with the case. So PJ Patterson say, oh, them never use a case there. And this is after the ruling come back from the Privy Council. Now we are being told that any person without any legal knowledge could have come to that conclusion. So why is it that the Court of Appeal didn't? And this now go beg the question, did they really treat Vybz Kartel unfairly then? Because of that me want to know, you know. Because that me would have because I don't know much people fly over that point there what she say, you know. But I don't know Brandon now go just fly over it and left it there so. Let me read it again. We established the questions for the Privy Council, Mr. Clark, and the Privy Council refuses to look at the other questions. The Privy Council focuses on one narrow issue question, which anybody in the world could have resolved without legal training. Cartel lawyer arrogant. Which cartel lawyer arrogant? I'm a cartel lawyer we are talking about. I you just make a point. Because sometimes people just make a point and don't really follow a reason, you know. Probably something different them talk about. Anyway, so don't compare what happened there. I don't like that because you are talking as if you are a layperson without special knowledge of the system, she continued, while adding that a high number of questions that the court is often asked to answer must also be factored in. The judge the judge in the defense and local system noted the delay is not an empty concept and that the complexities involved must be considered including the volume of the material. Me think say she right with that. You know what? Me think she might have a point with that. Yeah. But in she having a point with that, she kinda express something else. So me will give her that. I feel like the two of them did have time where them have to go over the documents and thing. But there was just one point where they stand out to the Privy Council where them couldn't get past. But our Court of Appeal could have get past it easily and overload. Yeah, sure. Yeah, man. It was the last day of the case and he couldn't bother to go get a new judge and them did want to reach a verdict and that was so easy for them. It never easy for the Privy Council. Them never see it as such. Me read the rest of it. Delay, she stressed, cannot be considered in a vacuum, noting that the case was said to be one of the most complex matters in the justice system. However, Clark said given the case complexities and length, when considering fairness to the appellant, the question that must be answered by the court is whether it is fair to subject the accused to another prolonged trial. Want to hear that part here, you know? So this are the point where Clark I get to. So even though I'm rough like feather, they say, you know, but it's a point he might get to. Notice what I'm saying. However, Clark said, given the case, so him use back fair things, you know. Fair, same word, no, complexity and length. Him say, however, no, brother, una have willing to take time and reason out things till you know me, G. Sounds like she already a retrial. Anyway, I saw una go do it. Me understand the internet. Yeah, people are gonna just hear one piece. It sound like a that. It sound like a this. It sound like a that. It sound like a this. That's how everybody on the internet reason. It sound like a this. You know. I saw it all going on. So everybody know what got happen already and thing. You see me? So remember just step me look at it. And that's why most time people don't love hear the reasoning thing, you know. That's why them like to listen to the footer everywhere. Them are now come out the loud thing where just I say one thing, nobody read nothing, nobody go through nothing, nobody analyze it. As some me realize most people love this, you know. That's why I say you were there, so we are read through and analyze word by word, a breakdown word. Most people don't really like that. They don't really have time for that something. Like, yeah, him now come out. Him now come out. Him a come out. The boss I go free. The boss now go free. As just that people want to hear. They take time and go through and analyze and decode. Most people don't have time for that. Them life too busy and them just want to hear one thing. Yes or no. Forward or back. Let me finish though for those of us who there we want to hear what take place. Cause you do have people who want to hear as well. So we have to blend it. However, Clark said, given the case's complexities and length, so I'm used by the same thing when considering fairness to the appellant. Cause this is my stressing a whole day, you know, fairness to the appellant. The question that must be answered by the court, that at this court, is whether it will be fair to subject the accused to another complex, prolonged trial. So this is point him I get to, you know. So he might use the same. So him now go against him and say, yeah man, it's the same complexities where you mention and the length where only they have to go through and when it get a result or never favorable and then now them they just consider one thing and then they give you a favorable result at that we are try say we don't want it go back to. Yeah, it's same one we are talking about. Clark subsequently apologized, but the judge sharply told him the damage is done. So that means she no accept the apology. Now she not accepting the apology. She sounding upset. That no mean she automatically go against cartel them bid for freedom or go against the acquittal. That no mean the people. Only need for and everybody reason just them just I know me don't know if to explain this. I know everybody just because they say one thing I saw it must go, you know. Oh, it sound like I saw them a lean from a year. He says so everybody I know small so you go a year I lost something. She a react to one particular point. That no means I saw she go react to the entire case. I know so lago. Remember, we are analyzing something bit by bit, day by day. This is one point where she react to. And when she said the damage done, it no must be the entire case she talk about. It can just be the fact for say she felt offended by the fact that the lawyer would assert such a claim. That don't mean that she done the case. Some people are going to say, yeah man, that means I lock them and lock him up, you know, in chat too much. Them liar chat too much. Cause so some people sit down and a reason out there something, you know. He said something for offend the judge. That means do man go there on her period when she said that. And he go offend do man, Lord God, God, Lord, yeah, them liar chat too much. You know chat too much. As a something to read that and I saw the thing going on. And I saw the thing going on. Yeah, disrespect and disrespect a gunshot through your head. And I saw the land them a preach, you know. The woman does say the damage already done because she's very offended by the statements he made. And in her fear mind, he knows that this thing will be publicized. And she is like she kind of see it as a slick move where man make for child the Jamaican justice system and elevate the Privy Council, which should be expected at the same time from him because he might defend him client, and the only place where him win so far is through the Privy Council. So he will highlight what the Privy Council did and the manner in which they did it and the time in which they took to do it. You see me? So these things are a natural thing. So she said the damage is done. Clark is currently making submissions at the hearing to determine whether the accused are to be retried after the United Kingdom based Privy Council in March overturned the convictions on the grounds of juror misconduct and sent back the matter to the Court of Appeal to issue a retrial for the issue of a retrial to be determined. See? Now this upon one point. This upon one point. There was another point. See if we can find it. So you hear him talk before and say if retrial for go on for this it might affect other cases. Alright, let me try to find the observer one now. Hold on people. So that a while ago was the gleaner. Now that John Clark, brother, yeah, him they make a valuable point yesterday now. Alright, school is over. Him they make a valuable point today now. Few measures, big up yourself. Few measures there, our uncle, me see big up few measures now. So I assume same there. Judge gets sassy. Yeah man. So me drop the link. They say if nobody want to call in and join on the panel, you can call in. And thing. Few measures, what you do? They are calling. The person I say no. What the judge actually said was that the Court of Appeal took time to consider the entire appeal and consisted of 15 grounds of appeal, which took time measured reason the review of. Alright, see you link there. Alright, I'm gonna get through the article here and then who want click the link can click the link and join in. People make sure say you like. People, what happened to the light button? Yo, the light button, how much like we have Glockfield? Few measures, big up yourself. People, like up the stream, please and thanks. Um, alright, so these are the observer. Kingston, Jamaica. Justice Marva Bishop gave a stern warning on the day two of Vybz Kartel and his co-accused retrial hearing got underway. School is over. Yeah, more have to address that point too. For the people where come and listen to Soul Flow this morning, I must say, yo, there's going to be a retrial because she use about the same school thing and the school thing. People, that's a surface level reasoning, you know. And yes, me I gotta accept it because me understand say you gotta have different compartments of reason. Some people are gonna reason outside of the yard, some are go up on the veranda, some are going at the house, some are going at the bedroom, some are going at the bathroom, some are going at the kitchen. People reason at different places. Yeah, some man, them probably not even in the scheme, none at all. You see me? The fact that she used the word school is not an indication that she must go for a retrial. As when me say a surface level reasoning that. Me they consider it, but come on. The issues are deeper than that. We can't just say, yeah man, that person used the word school and that person used the word school. So yeah, we can't use that. Then now school is over, she said. We are now in court. Remember, in the habeas corpus, she said she go school them. So my lady I know, hey, them full of punchline boy and me only for two a cartel case. So she has said that part they done, that was cool. Now we in a real court. Yes, that's what she has said. We are now judges and you are now lawyers. This is no joke. McDonald Bishop continued, advising the lawyers to be intentional in their presentations. McDonald Bishop added, this case is set to end on Friday. We cannot go further than Friday. The highly anticipated appeal hearing started on Monday morning and is expected to last 5 days. This follows the court's rejection of the application of Cartel and his co-accused on May 30. See. Alright, so this was a list out. So that a share make a school thing and of course observer pick up on it because judge hearing cartel matter. The fact that jury misconduct and the trial should not continue. Alright, this is our next key thing will take place yesterday on Monday. The appeal court on Monday instructed the registrar to request from the Supreme Court an audit of matters awaiting retrial dating back 6 years. The instruction was given to the appeal court in opening first leg of the 5 days. So this is what happened on the first day. So she basically has said go back 6 years and see how the appeal here or how the retrial them did end up go. And thing. Zane? And that will be done. So that is neither against nor for. Let me tell you what I'm with them video and them live and so everybody I try to listen for hear which way to go. And everybody want to be right before it actually come out. And that I saw we as Jamaicans say. I know if other people say that's how we stay. So if a man hear something, boy that sound like him I go win. Boy that sound like him I go lose. That's how we stay. Because we're only concerned about the win and the lose. When I take time and dice and go through the issues, them and reason through the thing. That's all like a lose. That's one thing, sound like a lose. And one thing, sound like a win. One thing, just one thing. I when I does the first day. I saw we reason, I saw we stay. Very reactive. I FM man. There's another point. There's another point where where the judge did say, There's another point where the judge did say. There's another point where John Clark did raise today. Mhm. You see me? It's the I told you sickness. Lord Clark. They say something named I told you sickness. Yeah man. So everybody know I try to show say based on that one word there, based on that one phrase there, it will go this way or it will go that way. What if a God feeling I use? And all people good pan something there, Mhm. See the logic thing and the facts thing, and them like a style. We don't really like that style. Yeah, what your God tell you, what the spiritual woman say, what God say, where God send a message, and them we love the superstition thing them. And the thing them wanna involve logic. Them think they were like somebody come and say, boy, the Lord say, if you tell us, say, we say, hey, that's what the Lord say. All right, me I go do it. We love them something there. Boy, the reader woman say, boy, the psychic man say, at them something they we love. So when I really love, we go through and reason and take with time and line up that piece and next thing too, when we reason a war, we are war. So from we start attacking so like you disagree with me, I go disrespect you call your names, tell you if you suck your mother. If it's a physical thing, chop you up, shot you, and so that's how we do. So we don't really do much reasoning. We really use the emotions a lot. I'd have to bring about some physical thing or something. You see me? So that's how what take place. But as what me say, with that point there where John Clark point out today, yeah, that's how what him a say. Eight o'clock this morning. Yeah, don't take up. Big up yourself. Yeah, brother. So the link dropping us. So if nobody want click the link and join in. If anybody have none for say on this, you know what you say. I'm going to add in some logic and some facts to what we know. Because we don't know everything we are going in that case. The justice system is against cartel, so these judges not going to set him free. They're going to do a retrial. Yeah, man. That's what you are going to say. Because when me tell you, a lot of people, that are the next thing to enter the back of the people in mind. The justice system against cartel, so them not going to set him free. You see me? Yeah, and why, I don't know. I say you think, I say you think. Peter, it has said device is not connected, so you might have to click on and join back on the stream. You see me? You something there show you know. You want your camera for on? Vitality, the black sage. You want your camera for on, your camera on, If you want turn it off for me know before me add it. You hear me? The judge needs to school herself. She just inadvertently confirmed that the Court of Appeal is incompetent and this case should never reach a Privy Council. Yeah, me see somebody a comment a while ago say all she has said is that that was complex and that there were more issues to thrash out or to iron out as opposed to the one and that anybody without legal something they could have did figure out that. But as well you say she inadvertently shot the justice system in his foot because you see that's why I'm telling all the way, I not like reason extreme. You see that word when you say anybody without legal something there coulda come to that. It's like you say, they don't know nothing that them do. I don't know nothing that them do. So what you say then? Is it that the justice system can't handle Jamaican justice system can't handle complex cases then? Cause you just say I true for them case complex and I true for them uneasy. So is it that them can't handle complex case? Or is it that them bias against Vybz Kartel? Because something got to give this a one out of the two. Yo, Peter, you there?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And as a
Eh, it,
YGENT said, that shows that the system don't want him free. One could also conclude that is that what you're saying? Because if you say anybody without any legal training could have figured out that, you had like a nothing big them though. Look how much thing our people them
yeah,
did.
yeah, man. And that me calling for that about,
What you think
You
about that
see,
point, David
no,
G?
all right. You see the part there. She killed the justice system because for she to say anybody without any legal mind, like she basically tell down to a baby, coulda do this. So why them never do it? So that even I gonna make it even worse now if we say yo them really did a fight. Cartel. Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So that is a stupid statement.
Me G. And that's why I warn people against them extreme type of statements and more time. It just is being fair for the past 2 days. My G, What may I say, Blackfield, I said the judge is being fearful for the past 2 days. I hope when people hear me I say this, that no mean say, oh, so that means that she against cartel. No, bro.
Now you see, you have to
We
understand
have
some
to isolate. We have to learn how to isolate incidents and isolate things. This is what she said with one thing, yeah, so. You see me,
yeah,
Peter, people are trying
yeah,
to find one thing to say, okay, as if Francis said that, that means that the whole of them plan against the man and she involved. No.
let me show you what happened there. So
But
sometimes I just what you're saying, because if she had tried discredit the Privy Council,
mm-hmm.
and when she had tried discredit the Privy
Yes.
Council, she also make an error in a
And beat
fear
herself.
statement. Yes, because
Yes,
if me look at you and say, yo, Brandon, that way you don't know nothing big, Down to a little baby could have do that, or anybody with even no knowledge at all could have do that. The judge them who was there in the first um appeal for Vybz, right? How they never see it, how they never know. This is a question. Remember, at the Privy Council, you know what the judge said? Guess what the judge said? What would happen in the UK or some other places, in court for the whole world, if there was a true misconduct? The man make you know so the trial would have to stop. It said no matter how long it did go on for could have 300 days, it would have to stop. Now that it say. I never that him say.
brother. Well, exactly. Let me address something where somebody has to write us up. Hold on, let me just read this. That is not what she is saying. She was speaking about the time, right? It took the Court of Appeal a longer time to hand down a judgment, but it took the Privy Council less time because only one point was considered. Good. Let me read the rest. It took the Court of Appeal longer because of the complexities. It took the Privy Council less time because they considered one point only. And so she's saying anybody could see that it would take less time. I know the time alone, me G.
I know is
I
that
know
the
the
time? Is
time
that the
alone I
time?
refer to.
I know the
I know the
time. I know the
time
time
alone
she
I refer
answer.
to.
I know the time she answer, She have tell us whatever them do at the Privy Council, anybody could have done it.
And
And that was
you know,
that. Mhm.
yes, me G, and we know what was done at the Privy Council. It was revealed that the juror misconduct was a major point and that the conviction should not have stood. So
But
when you are say what she had try if you say, yeah, that are probably what she had try if you say.
she not try to say what she say, man. People will stop
Hold
talking about
on
what
no
she
man,
try
hold
to
on no
say.
man, she had try. Hold on no. We are talking the two way them. Cause them are gonna say whatever. I was in court. The media has not captured the full story. Then call in a man, I make you know. Call in and make you know no man. See link ya. Call in and make you know.
Okay.
Call in and make you know. See link ya. Drop the link and come here.
But you see, when them say the Privy
Yeah.
Council never, all right, them think the Privy Council not get a whole heap of files to go through.
Of course.
Them think them just get that little one section there and that's it. Then get the case,
Of course. Them get the entire case file.
Yeah, and them read and them and whatever yet whatever the lie them put
I
forward,
must say over
them
8,000
deal with
pages.
it,
Them say are 9,000 pages.
Okay,
You know how much
remember
page that?
say the liar them never deal with the rest of things, and that's why the rest of things they never present. The liar them are work with what can work for them, and the liars said this is what can work for we, so this is what we are gonna use. What we are gonna use something in our case when not gonna work for you. You see, it's other people that understand with something. You are gonna use something in our case when not gonna work for you. Not gonna work for you. He might go pick out we are gonna work for him. That's why liar. That's why the man tell I say for rough Laro. Boy, will not take too long, and I waste the time. I try find something. We are gonna work for them. Meaning the last time I take nearly a year. How much over a year? Something
21
like that.
months. Nearly 2 years.
Then not 2 years. Then. The man say, yo, 22 years now gonna take to come up with one judgment that I go stress out the man them. So he might find something where I go work FEMA makes sense. So I just argument. Remember say liar really argue, they argue, who can come up with a better legal time and legal rate. It's an argument. Is you have to come with a better argument than my one. For counter, me have to find something for go work with my time. But people not understand them something. They just make it look like, oh this, oh that. And I say, true. I just say, word. Argument. Just like some people are cuss, but them are cussing in some legal way and use some different terms. So them should
Exactly.
have see this at the Privy Council. That's why PJ did I say them should have see it and them should have know. So then
Exactly.
blunder. It was a big
Exactly.
blunder, and it becomes an embarrassment,
I
and
mean,
people
G,
are like
as
it's the embarrassment.
me G, as I played this something a while ago, if you listen what them say, them say them never consider the other points, or them not, them not. Let me see if me can play it back, brother. That person when need knowledge. You see, knowledge. One thing I learned recently in our life, You see that name that we have named knowledge. You see that name that we have named knowledge.
We use
Knowledge
it
and
right.
all, You know what is key after knowledge? Understanding. Me and you, the two of we hear the same thing, and the two of we know the same thing. But ask you to explain it. That show understanding. Understanding is a different thing. You hear? You see that knowledge thing because you see in another world where we and everybody around now knowledge, So me get to realize yes, the understanding is a different level. And
I
not
just
just knowledge
say,
alone.
you
Understanding key too. And the thing when you wisdom key too. Everybody has said they know, but who understand? If you
you
listen to
know,
what she has said inadvertently, that is the word. So when a person will say, no, that I know what she say and that I know what she mean. No, we are telling say how it is also understood in other terms. You understand what I say? Yeah. So I know just directly what the person say. I know just directly what the person say. If you are gonna say, boy, the context now what them said, well, no problem, we can't argue with that. You get what I say? But you say understanding, that is also key, not just knowledge. Cause as I tell you, Peter, me and you can have knowledge yourself. He said knowledge of to swim. And what makes me a better swimmer is my understanding to certain key parts of the sport will make me a better swimmer. You understand me, G?
yeah,
Two
man.
people there, say two of them know of it. The two runner there,
But
so
all right, I'm gonna
yeah.
share something. I'll tell you something. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes me that all right, me that study me that do one in the course it have one little section of law in it. And so when the teacher do it and she tell you some things, you say already everybody now start learn something now and know that, oh, so them that deal with the wrongfully. And you know the teacher look and say, a little knowledge can be harmful to you.
True. True.
So when we when we realize what she say, you know, when the chat tells us, we are saying, Ratty, that's what about they can't deal with this tomorrow morning, a different thing. So
Mm-hmm.
she said, be careful because a little knowledge can become harmful to you. So we know I say, they can't chat to them, can't even start that tomorrow. No. So just because you learn that now, you're gonna go there with it or harm yourself if you know
Yeah.
utilize the knowledge the right way. So just say a little knowledge can be harmful to you also. So me
Right.
never go down in a no
And
big
and
nothing.
and
You understand?
and Peter, with what me I say, I know not me and not what she I say, I look like a she, cause me see the person and say, okay, sweetheart, me don't know if a man or woman, cause I would have hope it's not a man I call me sweetheart. Me don't know, cause me tell the person to call in and them now want call in. So me know that part they go. But what me I say is, based on what me read, so me make sure I put that in there, based on me because I wasn't in the court. But based on what was presented in what was it, the Gleaner Nationwide, one of them in the publication, one could infer that she also made a statement where shoot the justice system in her foot.
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, we understand what she has said. 21 because it was complex and it had a lot of things in there and they considered several things. You only considered one. So therefore it is rational to understand that it is going to take a shorter time. You get me and say, I
All
understand
right.
that. You see the point where she got add and say anybody without any legal training could have do that. You
All
see
right, my
that?
next
That part
that
the
are the
own
killer.
interpretation. And
Mm-hmm.
it's deadly. Yeah, what you say?
All right. Remember this, and more time person attack. I remember that part keenly when the judge said, you know, the man said, "What would have happened in most part of the world if this happened? This what we are talking about now, that little jury something here." The man said, "What would have happened?" So he said, basically, from it happen, it supersedes basically everything we are going because from there's a jury misconduct, it trial have it top. And that the man said that that's the only reason why we they back here, so you know. You think of every
Mm.
other else thing
So
where
why you
them
not call
have
it?
in the document.
You have to stop waste
Knowledge,
time on the
knowledge.
person,
Yeah,
man.
where's
You think of all our else that document will make with the back writer, so add a
mm-hmm.
one something there. Make it the back, you say, you know. Just that little
Mm-hmm.
something there, you know. So it shouldn't even reach up the in the first place. It should have stopped from writer, so when them got the first appeal. You understand? But remember, say even them say, you know, then do a lot of these things, you know. So then the whole of them like illegal something upon people and left them in a prison. So if this a
Mm-hmm.
man never have him weapon money if he spend for try if he get himself whatever. Me not busy feeling guilty for him.
I
Me not
see.
said I'm guilty because I wasn't there and I don't know nothing, but that's not my point of view. Because I talk about the little thing where happen to enough people. 'Cause enough people suffer and enough little thing. When a man tell a lie upon you and you can't find your money for work your way out diet, you will suffer in a system.
Brother, you see, even
Mm-hmm.
this Privy Council thing, yeah, me I look on it too, you know. Because, yeah, I understand, say, certain cases, like high profile cases, like with Vybz Kartel, and even other cases, you want an impartial person to do it. And based on what me I hear, I'm not too confident in our justice system to deal with certain issues. However, the thing is with the Privy Council is that is a very costly thing, you know, brother. So damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know. So that is why the CCJ, me can see why them are gonna push it. Because for the average man, you know, a court of appeal him probably have to go if he gonna court alone, if he can't afford, because Privy Council based on them money what we are here. Whether ban wants say 20 million or 100 and odd million, which me get from good source a 100 and odd million. Right? 600,000 over 600,000 US. Sorry, 600,000 pounds. Zine? Brother, the average Jamaican, the average person can't afford that, brother. Forget
All right,
justice.
Brandy, look on it this way. Just picture say a little man in the same position like cartel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them do the same thing when them do to cartel and give the man the same amount of sentence like when them do to cartel. And that man maybe can't even make it to the local appeal, right? He maybe never can make it to the local appeal. You know what happened to him? He have to just
Mm-hmm.
stay in a prison until in time done. He couldn't even fight it to end up for this come out. Because what them doing now, them know say this what them do with the jury something here, in a right. And then do it to enough people. So enough people in the way fall under this. The thing should have stop and go over back. But nobody no want to do all of that. So people are go in there who can't afford nothing, for just go and stay.
Mm-hmm.
Enough people go in there and can't even afford the first lawyer for even got a court the
Afford
first
one
time,
man and then get lost in
So
the system.
right. So if you not have certain things, them know that's why people know so then that's why you see them pick and choose who they can tell life and so easy, you think another. That's why when they go certain place, they deal with certain people different because they know say, oh them man their money can defend this and I go show this and I go put this on you and put that on you. So they go no deal with the different. But when they go down there, so then deal with the different one. I know the one law run everybody. But no, they know so when they come and say, Chum can kick up him in the blood not and they go around there. So nothing now go on in nothing fi come rain me and tell me. Nobody now go to jump fee or 10 fee. You understand what I say? So
Mm-hmm.
people understand say them thing you go. So it's not a matter of me who come here and tell you say this man guilty or this man not guilty because we don't know. The man say him not do it, or do me what who is me if he say him do it. I don't know. Because I work with where them I say. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So people for take out emotion, and the emotion get to the judge, then make sure you respond the way she do,
Emotion, man.
Mm-hmm. And she use her emotion there also. It's a crippling thing. You have to look, you have to get what it is. It damage the people and before because that's why most persons say, what make them have to make it? What's so why did I have to go we have people council for them know this? They want to say, our judge never know this.
Do man say any person without legal training.
So go yeah, man, see what go on there. Whatever go on for him, go on for the youth or something. Now our job is we have one thing we do as people, we not ram for cast some judgment from people, If they not like then say, well, that's how you go, Yeah man.
Mm.
Them not really business born. They say, oh chop, I don't like cartel a pussy I my this. I mean I like that money. Him figure dead. So I just saw them think that me not the world by anybody and not just him alone, anybody at all. But
Yep.
they not like it, then just say, oh, sure. Yeah, there's no business but wait one say or wait no one say because there's this movie where me dey watch where them say a real life story with some youth. Where they make youth them their life and themself, where they youth them then dead because them the black and then make the youth them depict them their life and themselves say they are them do it and I never them do it. So because and whatever. So a real life thing. Them thing are going for ages where some of them thing I need to stop now.
Yeah.
Because enough get to youth have to face the music for things
Mm-hmm.
sometime them possibly never do.
Possibly never do a whole heap of thing go on now. So sometimes we look on it and say because the person grew up in a certain community or so, yeah man are them thing.
Mm,
And all of them are criminal, brother.
nah, so.
And all of them are criminal, brother. Probably and all of
Um,
them have job, probably and all of them work a big job and make big money, but that don't mean not all of them are criminal. And even if them are criminal, them deserve fair trial and them thing there, you see me?
mm,
That's a reality, but a lot of Jamaicans don't look point that way there. Jamaicans look on it. 'Cause, brother, our culture still, is a violent culture still, We have a violent culture, That's our culture, my G. If a sex,
mm,
girl forget ram hard, you fi fuck girl hard, and make girl ball, and then something. Our thing build off of violence, If a pitney fi hear me clot you down, me murder you with only. So our thing build off of violence, my G. A boy this mean dead. Our thing in all facets, we turn to violence, my G. That how we
mm.
feel. I mean, I tell you about just criminal activity. I mean, culturally, we
Yeah, because
endorse violence. We
mm-hmm,
endorse them type of behavior, like them type of like people overseas for them hear about Jamaica, them think about some form of badness.
mm. I
You get what
remember
man?
say,
Because we are
yeah,
seen as that rude boy, something they wanna play with people, our type of thing that bro.
you notice how then, all right. Then we tend to grow boy picking it, boy picking it for grow rough,
Mm-hmm.
and him not to grow soft. So
Mm-hmm.
so where society not understand, society want grow boy picking without emotion.
That is it.
Because if the youth cry, you ask me from a girl. So basically,
Right.
we grow boy rough, and
Mm-hmm.
basically we are grow them without emotion. But yet still, when they grow up, everybody want an emotional man, and then say the man them this and the man them that. But guess what? Nobody now realize say, oh yeah, grow the youth from him
Yeah,
a
it
baby.
start from a child. It start from a
Mm-hmm.
child. People men have been socialized for the most part for turn off them emotional management. They don't know for manage.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? And then we wonder why them act the way them act and go on the way we go on, brother. Because as what you say, growing up as a man, if you display any emotions as a little youth, you're either batty man or girl.
Mm-hmm. You can cry, so
You
yeah,
either
girl.
want the batty man or
Mm-hmm.
girl. You want to be a
Mm-hmm.
man, you want to do the rest of boy, man. You want to go kick football, you want to go rude, you want to go fly kite. You can't drop and cry.
Mm-mm.
Because you're not
You know,
human.
you know, if you cry, you know no feelings.
You're not human. Man are not
Mm-mm.
human. So
Mm-mm.
them tend to grow men, a lot of men with this inhuman perspective of reality.
Mm-hmm.
So you as a man, when you see your girl a cry now, you say, can't cry, so like you know no sense. That you say in your mind. Or you just say, I choose your woman, she a bad. So you not realize say, something she a feel or a go through, You just a tell yourself, say, yeah man, woman a go bad. Yeah, I saw them say a woman. Yeah, I saw them say them a woman. That's how we stay, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now we
Yeah,
as a
man.
culture, we don't know. We have a culture of violence, that's the problem. From slave culture. That is it.
Yeah,
That is it.
man. But
That is
yeah.
it. See, you touch upon it there. The slave culture. And the slave culture is a part of that. You
Mm-hmm.
get the man say? the colonial mindset for say we did have to get whipping for do anything. We did have to get whipping for work. And then we did have to fight for our freedom. So if we want so brother, we life just in a violence.
Mm.
We like
Go
I
on.
can see them with DNA, brother.
Yeah,
Then with
man.
DNA.
So
But what you think about the case? Cause them say tomorrow something they are gonna talk, The
well,
class they are gonna talk again.
ah, it's
And then now, the last 2 days at the something they are gonna talk. At the something they are talk, at the DPP them are talk, at prosecution are
I
talk.
think alright, there's a part of the man that say now him can't find the money and he not give him back him money from the first trial. And him not have the money to go through the next one. And I think some document did that say them supposed to get back some money. Privy Council rules for them to get back some money. So basically if him man say nah no money and he must say yo you know the money for you now refund me from the first one.
You
So
think
me
the
not the
court now
money for
consider that
next
though the
one.
fact we say you not have no money?
Yeah man, can remember so she accept it,
Mm.
She never dismiss it. When even when them object to it, the judge accept it. The judge say, "You remember, say it's a part of them thing too. So if them not rare, in a rare. So me don't know, me don't really know, but to me just figure more or say it seems to be a very expensive thing and time. So if any little thing, it more look like them a try to push it, say, oh, no, nothing. But me, I think say if them forgot thing, or them forgive back the man and them money, then that's them can't find if you pay. Because if me can't pay and you owe me, how you go want to try me again? I have the money to give me back.
Mm.
Even though that is some
No,
little let's see argument.
for me, more that want to rebut. Me not think the court really care if them can afford to pay though. Me hear what you
Yeah,
say, me
yeah,
not really
yeah,
see that
yeah,
part
yeah,
of
yeah.
it. But it's like me I said, me not think one go be in front of the court as the first thing is can these men pay to do a retrial or pay lawyers. I don't think that's a criteria. I think the criteria where them more are gonna look on is if the retrial will be fair. So the cost of the retrial to the system, I think them are consider that. Cause we have to remember, them are look on it too for them eye. So the cost of the retrial through the system, I think them are consider that. Guys, uncle, big up yourself. Empire Sun City, big up for the donation. Give thanks. But me think what them are gonna more look on is the fairness of the retrial. You see me? Because I not think even the part with cartel health, me I tell you the truth, I not think them are look on that. Me not think them are gonna look on that as much. Probably they might consider it in the final assessment. But me not think like that they're the forefront to say, yo, that man is sick still, so me not think for retrial and I think of let him go still, because I like how him sick. Me not think them I think that. I mean, I think them I say, boy, them I say, them nah no money still, wanna think. It's unfair, man, say them nah no money. Me could let them go, yeah, man. Me not think of
Mm-mm,
that. Me think
mm-mm.
from a legal perspective, them are look on it for say, look, you see that Privy Council thing that were going did done, I said the jury thing did contaminate again and it was unfair and they have to quash it. We have to make sure so that second time around here we get the jury right. Can we promise to get the jury right in this case? Because remember that make it Lego the first time. So can we make the jury right in this one, which is unbiased and untampered with? I think that will be one of the major concerns them and consideration.
You know what should happen to? You should have some of them little man liar now who have a little program and come out and give some little reasoning based on what some of these things what is expected
Mm-hmm.
from in these instances. You know? Instead of
Mm-hmm.
them sit down and go lock up in the house and could have, have a little thing when them come out, them
What
not
kind of
figure
man? What kind
exactly.
of who that? Like who? Like who you are that?
Like any lawyers, man. Like some people with legal something. That maybe could
Oh,
attack, like, they don't know. I remember say most things, you have all type of thing when people have podcasts, then so
G,
that,
enough people
you
no
know.
want talk still. Me G, man, me tell you something still.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
Brando, hold on there.
Yeah, go through.
You see what him just say? him right. Cause here where you see in America, you see when case are go on.
That me just
If you notice, hold on, if you notice, even on CNN and so, you have lawyers that come out and say, the judge cannot do that. This is wrong and this is wrong. And they don't care. Like active lawyer. And them now pick up for nobody. They matter about the law. Like they must say, well, he have to do this and he have to do that. And the judge will have to recommend based on the constitution and based on Ray and what. I understand what you must say, but we don't have that at Jamaica. Yeah.
That's some scholars.
None of them, even if you're ex-lawyer or old lawyer, them free. They're not gonna say nothing at all. Yeah?
and
Only in politics, them talk. They not talk none about them something. They don't care.
and
Can't tell you
uncle,
that.
that says a lot about the system that we have. Because you know, it's a while ago you just say America. Because for
Yeah.
one, a bigger country, the thing harder for brother, it bigger say it does all over. Me there start talking and say, yo, I would have buried it on the TV. Me don't know him. You in the case in a year, I would have lie buried. Them say one liar from around Cincinnati. Alright, so you go to so and so school. You see in Jamaica, but they not say I would have on the case I come defend cartel on the media. You know see last night I talk about cartel and for free and them something. Not the B when in the class with women where you was a chat nothing in the class and lecture. At that I go talking to uncle.
Okay, so
And
I'm glad you said that
little
too,
more
Brando.
word
So
about
this is
show.
why.
Cause our system does little me G and everybody know everybody.
So Brando, so this is why it's very hard to get back a retrial. So once again, I'm glad you got it. So all right, people, bless up on yourself. Like up the live, people. Please. A short time now. All right. Watch out. Give me a rhythm, superstar. Here we go on, Brando. You see, the little place where we have a Jamaica little dot on the map, it's very, very small. It's smaller than our smallest state them in America. Small, very, very, very small. And as we say, Brando, is everybody knows somebody. Me hear people talk about people think they in America them have trial for Donald Trump. We're not going like cartel special. No, brother, you have people right here who don't know who name Jay-Z. You tell uncle, brother, you have people never know Beyonce in America. Dog, shut up, dog. You sound like you're an idiot. All right. You feel so. You have some redneck people or some when I never listen or hear about fear music yet. And if me tell that brother, you say a lie, me I tell. You believe that, brother?
Go through. Nah, hear so clear, but go through. You not hear me?
Yeah, man.
Brando, you not
Yeah,
hear me loud and clear now?
Dog, you know my style. This don't sound like the uncle. You see me? You know my style. Let me go tell you. This don't sound. Nah, me nah hear it so clear. But go through. One of the people who not hear me in chat.
Hold on. I'm going to hang up and call back. Nobody not hear me.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a one run in a brand of what? Want to do the maths, you know.
Yeah, man.
See?
Thanks for showing you. Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah, man. I'm like, you see me, I feel like your reason, man. Your reasons, you know?
Yeah. What's that? DG IQ. What you have to say about reason? It must say loud and clear. What you have to offer? What you have to input? What you think could do go on?
You know, say, well, long time listener, first time I check in for the night.
Yeah, go through. Give thanks. Yeah, what you think could do go on?
You know, say, based on where the lawyer did about the about how anybody could have ruled
All right.
on the case.
Brando, yo, yeah, hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, hear me now, right?
Make him uncle. Yeah, man. May I hear? Make him just finish where man say uncle.
Yeah, man. No, me just want
May I hear you? May I hear you?
All right, go through.
Yeah, this sound better. I'm turning off for fun. Yeah, go through my G. Talk and then we come
On
go
the
finish.
Court
Yeah.
of Appeal for them, I said that at this point in time, when at them someone refused, refused to push through the appeal initially.
Yeah. We are saying no that part there.
No, they make it have to go to the higher court, and it never did have to go there because based on where
My G, you hear me? Yo.
no, it no look say no have no delay.
Like you have a call, but just call him back. Just click off and call him back. Like it now. Yeah, uncle, where you say?
Yo, all
Mm-hmm.
right. Superstar rhythm no. Blow, I'm Tia Brando. All right, anger management. All right, so what would that reason with? There's a lot of superstar over here. Do we over here big Brando? There's a lot of superstar over here where enough people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And a real thought that me I make. You have people over here as big as superstar you think they is. A lot of people in America don't know them.
Yeah.
So you can't. So when we hear people I say, yo, me see people try them people and people. There's a lot of people don't follow up. Enough things. That even music. Enough people don't follow up me them something there. May I tell you?
True.
Me meet some people, Brando, where come at them in one different world than America.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you have some
Uncle
people.
world big, you know, brother.
What I met
The
about
goal is that thing, you know.
Hold on, brother. Let me show you this. You have some native people where from the Indian there. Me never want to share the album, but I make you know something.
Yeah.
If you're a Jamaican man or an American man, you breed one of them girl there. It's like how you'd somebody over here would get 2,500 for your picnic every year from tax return, and 9,000 you get from them. They don't pay tax, Brando.
Yeah.
Because of where America they do to them and celebrate Thanksgiving and kill off all of India and them and what have you.
Okay, yeah.
So them get free land and them something they feel them money different. One of them pick me I get $9,000. Anybody live in America can tell you. Yeah, them want the Hard Rock Cafe, them and them sitting there. Me can't tell you. You say police are running and you drive go over there, police have a turn back. Then can't go in there.
They say them protected.
Brando, me say them not live in there, then can't go in there. Brando, it's like a world in America by itself. Them got different quote from other people.
Yeah.
All right.
They say it would have somewhat similar, not to the same extent, but somewhat similar like how we would have like the maroon them in a Jamaica.
Yes.
Them
Something
not
like
to the
that.
same extent, but similar.
The Indian land. All right, watch out now. If you ask some of them people there, boy, Beyonce, they can't tell you nothing, Brando.
And you say you don't know Beyonce?
Yeah, it's a shock. Real talk, you know. Like,
Yeah.
real. If you talk to some people, I say, like, no, we don't know that. Because you have some people that grew up and film music and them go and film own school. So it's kind of different. I mean, not only talk them alone. You have other people where live here so we don't know enough superstar. So you can go down a Wyoming and some far, we don't know some bush, Alaska, them place. Them people don't know no Jay-Z and nobody, brother. Real talk, me I tell them, don't care about that. They don't listen to rap music on the so. You never see rapper stream on Spotify say it a stream in Alaska. Nobody no stream music on the so. So it just kind of different. So you can find people from all over. With Jamaica now, with a high profile case like this, and especially as well them say with the internet now, Brando, at our disposal, it make it Jamaica is too small for the internet itself. Me I tell you, the internet cover Jamaica in one different way. Cause here now, Brando, you have people where just what you call them now, influencers, where the whole Jamaica know. I mean, not talk about artists, you know, I say influencers. You know why? Every day they're on TikTok, every day they're on YouTube, every day they're on Instagram, and the amount of people are follow them from Jamaica and Ray. So, that's what I mean, like, with them something there. So, for Vybz Kartel alone, I think that
the case really can't take no retrial based on that. And not only based on that alone, based on if the country can go back through that again, based on the time, a whole heap of factor, brother, and just retrial alone, based on the, and just jury alone, based on the time, Brando, all the court back up, how long we not going to take, because them say it have to do. So we're not going to push back the man them where wait 2 years, push them back far and bring this up. And that we're not going to do. And that's injustice to other people in Brando.
Yes, and like you have to go try inconvenience other people for convenience him.
Just because you know what, and it have to speed up, because it's a expedite case. So now we are look for some whole heap of foolishness go on now. We are looking for some whole heap of foolishness now we are going. So when we sit down now, we pray everything now, Brando. We have to take everything under consideration. Like, okay, what is this? What is this hearing really about, Brando? What is the hearing really about? It have to prove yes or no if them can get a retrial or them walk free, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so based upon that means you need evidence to convince the judge, say, there's evidence enough for we can get a retrial, right? So if there's lack of evidence, what do you think will happen, Brando?
There's no retrial.
Okay, so by you saying that, let me draw to the next conclusion. Maybe one go to. Me hear somebody link me not too long. That's why I say I'm gonna call in and ask you. And I tell me, say, uncle, you hear about the phone thing? I say, what about the phone thing? I say, where you go? First of all, I like ask, where you go hear that information here? Come I like ask,
Yeah, source,
Where you get this source from? Because this sound like some problem you're gonna give me right now, Me hear it over Ray. I say, brother, listen, brother, all right, I'm gonna ask brother see him.
Wait, so for you hear the source.
Yeah, but I still say I'm gonna ask. Brando, you hear something about the judge said something today about the phone or the lawyer. So something about the phone and this and them say the ICS number expire. Like the phone can't use because something that expire. You hear something about that?
Hold on. Maybe I read it this morning. But I find. So what them I say about that? What the conclusion of them say?
It can't use because it expire. So that short. So the phone get short.
Hold on. Let me read about that.
Yeah.
I thought this morning man with the telecommunication something because them say a 1 year,
Right. So they say expire.
Them say a year
expire
gone.
in a 1 year.
But
so
she was saying, hold on no. The judge was saying to that, say, yeah, but that I know what would they have to talk about, whether the evidence good or the evidence bad or the weight of the evidence. As we they have to determine should be a retrial. But the clerk, that's why I'm tell the clerk, brother, 2 points in clerk. Him clerk that yesterday and him clerk this today, him say, yeah, but that is why now you need to think about it to see if the retrial are gonna make sense. Because if there's no evidence to consider, which this not have no weight, based on what and she said she gonna leave that for now. That's what she said. She said she not gonna refute it or none. She just leave that for now. And she'll get back.
I want some clarity on the phone business. If
Hold
you
on,
can.
let me see if we can find.
Yeah, I want some clarity. People don't see me because we are trying to figure out something.
I offer something like that. That will help one again to Lord Clark. I talk about it this morning, man, but me can't hold on there.
You see, want about it. But I don't see clarity on the phone. Because basically, to where the person that tell me, them I say the phone can't use. I was like, who told you that the phone can't use? Because them I say the data upon it expire in a 1 year. So I say the data is still there, yeah, but them have an expiration date upon
No, man, that are for the something the part. At the digital part, that man. Like the phone conversation, them also.
Right.
Yeah. But hold on a little bit. We could find the
Somebody say, are they gleaner?
Gleaner. I'm gonna read. What me read from this morning? That phone here, that phone here. Here's a challenge. I never this. I never this.
Cause cause when when the person call me, the person concerned and the person I say, so that means that the phone now go use uncle. Me I say, what do you mean by now go use them? I say, because when them say expire in 1 year and it now go use cause the tampering. I was
No,
like,
no,
no,
no.
brother,
She never
no
said.
dog.
She never. Wait now. She never said nah go use. She said that is not for this court to consider because
Right,
whether the weight of the evidence. This court is not to consider the weight of the evidence. This court is to consider to reach out, but the brethren hit back and say, but that is the point because if the evidence, no evidence is there that can be used, then why go to a retrial?
right. So that me I say, so
But me I
so
go
so
try
when them I say
find.
that, so that not accurate. They're not accurate then, Brando.
Say what? One accurate.
To oh to all them I bring crap. Me not talk what you reading. To all them I bring cross in news to me. I say about the phone can't use.
Hold on, hold
Basically
on.
where she,
No, all right. Let me
so,
tell you.
so basically where she has said,
Actually, me I
Brando,
try find. Yeah. Go through.
right
Me
in
just
the
try
appeal
find.
thing right you know. Yeah. So basically where she has tell me if you can hear me now. Basically where she has say in the appeal thing right you know. And right so this
Yeah, break up. Say that again.
in the appeal, she has said Anna right so this necessary, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's why him punch back and say, well, if a evidence we are looking to see why them can't retrial, that mean them can't be no retrial then. Because if there's no evidence, I may I show you the point. But me still want to know what expire in a 1 year. And that part them want to know.
Mm-hmm. All right, more. Brother, is it true? If somebody could have sent me, that would have good.
Mr. Rockstar say something about Gleaner.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know
here
if
we
I
go on. More than one Gleaner story.
Rockstar you ever tell if I today talk or yesterday.
Tomorrow,
I'm
I
want to
hear
know
him
too.
about tomorrow. Blood clot, me I say tomorrow, do me confused. Blood clot. Yesterday, man. Previous section, lead stories. Hold on, me I look for it, man. This man, me read it to me. Sue voice note was correct. Or different thing matter what they say.
Yeah.
I find it though, uncle.
All right. So I'm going to go and talk. So what next thing me them I say is cartel health issue that can't use again because the judge shut down. I was like, bro, that
No,
that
no.
can use that can use tomorrow. She never shut down. She just tell little Vybz say him not credible enough to talk about that. Basically, a
Because
hearsay.
the affidavit,
Right,
yeah, you have to be suited for answer it. So a doctor answer doctor things. You understand?
right. So
Yeah.
Isaac can bring
One
it
of
tomorrow
that.
in a theme. Isaac can bring it tomorrow in a theme statement, and Isaac have proved. No, little Vybz does I say that because maybe he heard from Isaac. So them I
Right,
say you don't know that. Here say you are work with. We not
right.
work with where you are work with.
Speculation, yeah. That one I work with
Yeah.
that.
So people where I say truth, it don't truth. That
No.
not truth, none at all. You gonna hear about it tomorrow. So Brando, so you know me I pre something cause you know we stay already. When we sit down long and pre some things like we sit back and relax and when you start go back over some things, may I listen back the news and hear what the woman has said and what she talk about. Anybody, even if you don't have no legal, like if you not practice law, you could have overturn that case there.
Mm.
You know, say me a pre like both ways, and me I say, you know, say she can take a shot at the Privy Council too.
Yeah, in our way.
Because she basically I say Nobody forward to me with that. No, remember say me still I say she take a shot. Me feel like
Yeah,
me know say she take a shot to the Jamaican system, you know.
right,
See?
right.
But she can also because remember say Jamaica they on this verge of losing Privy Council, you know. Because remember them want go Republic and Sydney, you know. So she cannot say, yo, you're going to something special them do. Anybody could have do that. You see me? So she could have said one different way to, you know, Brando, like not only a box down the Jamaican, our own fella government, she cannot look upon it one way like, yeah, but I don't know nothing great them do. So they have to make sure say everything all right. But what Privy Council do, don't come tell me about a Privy Council, because remember say something say I say something to her about Privy Council, make she reply that, you know.
Yeah, cause he must say Privy Council take 1 month, I only take 21 months.
So when she reply, you know, she has said, don't use that. Because, like she should have said, them a bigger country, them have more ray. Don't bother use that. No bother chew a little bit and talawa. No bother use that. So now, in the same breath, she has said, anybody, in the same breath, she has said, anybody, even if you're not a legal expert, you could have do that. So basically, it can be a shot at them too, you know.
No man, look at it's definitely a shot at them, you know. It's alright. To me, as what
It's a
you say,
shot
you
at
can
it's a shot at them, but it end up kill the Jamaican system. It's like a double-edged sword, Brando. It's a shot at them, you know. Because
because
basically, where she has said, "Uno fuck up the case so bad that anybody could have overturned it." Right, I saw. And that
yeah.
mean. So she has said, "Uno fuck up the case so bad that anybody could have overturned it." Because when she explained to him, she said, "Anybody could overturn it, you know. An easy case, them get a lay up, them get." So I saw me look funny, brother. Yeah, so who calling? You have to mute your phone, please. You have to mute your phone. Person we're calling, yeah.
Mute your phone before you.
Until you're ready for talk.
I'm gonna try until you're ready for talk.
So when me I look on that now, Brandon, me I say, so she can. I sit back and me I relax and me I say, maybe she can box down that, but in the as we always say about absolute reason, she can catch herself and say, "Blood, you know, so me just embarrass me in a country." Because she can catch herself and say, "Me embarrass me in a country" by saying the way I put it easy for Privy Council. Anybody, that means that she has say a madman on the street could have get out the case and make it overturned.
Because she has said I just one issue them did have to go through.
Yeah,
them never
so
have to go through multiple
it was
issues.
an easy layup. It was an easy layup, and basically that she has said so she could have boxed them down too. So we have to look for it for many ways. You see me? But as what we say, we are going watch we are going.
Well, on the same type in here, so the same man calling, he said the evidence from the Judicial and the flow only lasts 1 year.
The evidence on the
And
Judicial
their
and the flow.
servers read the call towers and the call log messages. Yeah, so it's like him and say, yeah, so it's, wait, you say, MG? Explain that where you type a while.
So with him said that that no tied to the Vybz Kartel finding out say somebody do something different, brother. So that not really tied to that then, Brando.
No man, remember say no. Someone find the bomb buckler or something I can't find this one. Just that I can't take it.
And
Just that
I
like
wanted to say
hurt
it
me
would have been
no
right
that.
there, so you know.
There's something there far, get there near,
Yeah, man.
Where's that? I can't find it. Hold on.
I like when them things that go on. Rockstar. Which article it depend on Rockstar? Or if nationwide, send it to me or something, no? Yeah. New caller, you can call, you know. You can talk, you know.
I can busy. Where yeah, where there explain, yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Me that said that the data where them I refer to are the cell tower location information. Cause I remember in the trial they made us say cartel phone a ping from X and Y and whatnot. Where they get the position or where the phone them did there, or where the man them did there when the alleged thing did that take place. So that information that right now the time expire upon it.
Oh, so basically, so who that is good for?
They're good for the defense still, you know.
Defense, because of that, the
Yeah.
defense I say. The defense I say
Okay.
we not have access to the information to bring it to court for question it and so. And that was a key part on which the case was built.
Yeah, because the phone would get the location of the man them when them
Right.
say the
So,
incident that
but
take
if we
place.
not have that, how is there going to be a retrial? So she
Uh,
answered them and said, we are not here to consider the weight of evidence, whether the phone thing is very important or not so important. So him say, yeah, but at that may I try to show no say if we not have it, then
it
it
no make no
will
sense.
can use in a the retrial one. Cause
Yeah.
everything if you notice, that brother here Clark, you see, everything what she say, he might try to show her, I say, yeah, but that's why I try to show you for the retrial. Because even when she talk about the complexity and the length, him turn it back on her and say, yeah, and the same complexity and length where I say why the retrial shouldn't go on after the men them go through all of that and the 14 years and everything. So it's like him keep on and show her, I say, these are the
Too
reasons
much
why the
time
retrial
pass.
should go on. Yeah, and too much time
I know,
pass.
Brando, the said point where Uncle make about she pointing out that the verdict where the Privy Council laid down upon the issue about the juror, about
Mm-hmm.
anybody could have made that decision there. So how come the Court of Appeal and first instance never make it? How come the Supreme Court man never make it? He make the DPP tell him say then can push through the case same way.
Mm-hmm.
So if you violate the man right at first instance, why you believe the DPP must get a second crack at it again to violate the right
That
again?
is
It
the
don't make no
point.
sense.
But here we go on now. Here we go on now. May I show you something? My boy could have said that to them today
And
now.
that me I say why I never say it. And
No,
that me
no,
there I say.
no, me G, no, me G.
Listen me,
Me G, hold on now, me G, hold on now. Let me take
them
time talk.
them
You see
two
this it
corrupt
name
brother.
courtroom. Hold on now, me G, it name courtroom badness. You can't do that. Yes,
Yes,
when
the
you
judge
punch
have a
them,
drop a gravel.
me G, you have to punch them and move. You can't punch them and stand up. You see that what you see him do? I punch him so him stab them so with them own knife
No,
and run out.
but
He
she
can't stand up and
impugned
fight.
the
You see if he
she
stand up and
im,
fight, hold on, no, me G, just
yeah.
listen me now. You see if him do what you want him to do,
Eh,
I turn the man them against him.
that's true.
You understand? You can't do that,
Yeah.
me G. You have to, I put in that alright. You see tonight when you go home,
Should I think
yeah, no,
about it?
go cloud, what that me say.
Yeah, cause and that you know, she right. That's how she does impugn the Jamaican court. I say appear dunce.
Brother, to right now, she have meds and I say, yo, what that me say?
Yeah,
But not
man.
true, she get emotional and do the outburst.
The
And
boss
then
and
here when
second
do,
lie. I win
me
him win
G,
this, you know.
wait no
Win
man.
this.
This one I said, me G, you have to know psychological warfare. You have to know these things.
Exactly.
You see, after him do it, him just quickly apologize. He or she, the damage done already. The man done win me G. Him do enough for
You
him to
win,
do right.
man. You win.
I just want it for in her mind when she a consider. You get what me I say? It's a mind game, me G. So you see, him couldn't answer and say, but you see it, that me I talk about. Because since anybody in the world could have do it, why our court never do it? And not them same people who want to go back to him can't do say the word of that, me G. That have a we say and that have a she think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so
Me
so
like
when
when
really
they
doing
call.
so when really doing a brando, him like him really say, watch me and you, cause watch ya. You see, if you want to go back to them same people, yeah, they do this to we already. Wait, you based on what you are say, even a baby could have solved this. So at them you want
Thank
we go
you.
back to? At
So
them
me G,
people you
hold
want
on
we go
now.
back to?
Alright,
But
alright. You want me
and
show you how
Brando,
wait now, you want me show you how I chess him a play. Hear him now. The same word where she use, Remember, the Court of Appeal had to consider the length, the length of so and so, as well as the complexities of the case. Hear the man now. So this you see the same length and complexity of the case, and it will not want to put back the man them. You not do it in the regime better for life. You see the unfair thing where them go through, I we not want to put them back through again.
but you know, I believe say
Because
what the Privy
obviously,
Council
wait
do,
no, obviously she just admitted that
them error.
them error because it was so confusing and there were so many things to consider.
Yeah.
And she has said, remember one thing them consider, so it's easier for them. And anybody could have do that. So he must say,
No,
here we don't want to go through the complexity again. Just let go the man do.
yeah,
Brother,
but she
you have to put
realize say the Privy Council just ruled upon the jury matter because it was so blatant.
Exactly.
The man them basically I say shouldn't come up there, so them should have deal with it from down at the Supreme Court level. It should have never reached there, so.
Exactly.
So them violate the man them rights, have them tie them out, use the system against them, because the same slow wheels of justice were turned. Forget it up there. And that them use against the man them. Because them must I could draw them out a little, because it should have never reached there, so. Any layman looking on could have said that jury they couldn't stand, but yet still DPP tell the judge, say, yeah, well, make we go through with it. I'm okay. She's okay with it, you know. She's okay with violating the man them rights to a free trial. And then they must come again and get a second crack. No fairness in that. And they can't get a second bite of the apple when the pie isn't it already. Can't work. But we see what they argue in a court tomorrow.
I want to find the you see same thing. I know I me there I look for you. Brother, we not fit people who do over here, you know, not fit in the thing more and this, you know. Suppose I send uncle message or I send me message, you know, I can't put them something, you know. I'm supposed to have the
Them are laps, man. I don't know how many get the message
like
yet.
Style still.
Should I get some message already?
The brother will say why the Privy Council didn't fill out the case. No, man. More time is a matter. You see, because the Privy Council don't sit in the country really. Certain nuances will that take place. How the law is applicable in the society. Them now gonna know the ins and outs and through of the culture. So them couldn't stay for them high pedestal and just discard it just so. Especially when they might have so many areas of law for coming upon. You understand? So they had to send it back to them. And if them did make the error, it set them send it back for them correct it. They didn't want to seem high-handed in the matter. So them send it back to the lower court. Because if this judge lady can talk, so how she want to talk.
G, hold on. No, this is where we look at me just find it. Hold on. All right. So the same attorney this. Me start from here. So Attorney at Law John Clark, however, submitted that the legal precedent has established that the material which could help in determining the issue should be considered, hence the importance of the report. Consequently, noted that the expert has asserted whether the defendants would be prejudiced by the delay in relation to the expert analysis of the technological evidence. Hold on, I get where him said directly now. What we are saying is, if there is a retrial, it will be impossible for the expert to analyze some of the technological evidence for the defense to have adequate facilities to mount a defense case. So he must say that person where the technical expert uncle are here. He must say that person where the digital person, it are gonna be impossible for him to have the evidence to analyze, which is important for the defense case. Right? Read it again. What we are saying is, if there's a retrial, it will be impossible for the expert to analyze some of the technological evidence for the defense to have adequate facilities to mount a defense case, Clark said. I'll finish now. He pointed to examples including the JS1 material, which was unavailable to the defense during the trial, and the data from the telecommunication service providers, which had a 1-year lifespan and would no longer be available to the defense. So that telecommunications data then, some of it would not be available to the defense, right?
All right, but hold on, Brando. Hold on, I just want to know this. So if it's not available to the defense to defend themselves, that means that the prosecution can use it are unavailable to nobody at
of
all.
course, yeah, them can't use it because it in the, them are gonna refer to it in the previous case. But he must say, dead for this man you analyze now. So how we ever talk about something where we can't
So
analyze, and
basically,
if we can't analyze
it's
it, how we ever
unfair.
use it?
So it unfair them for them use that we can't defend
No,
ourselves.
man.
Right.
Them just said that they wouldn't
It's
have
very
it to
unfair.
mount a credible defense. They wouldn't have it
Yeah.
to mount
Them
a
can't
credible
use it,
defense.
but we can't use right. So we can't. No, them can't use it, man. Listen, what I say now. Them can't use it, but we not have access to it because the 1 year gone it expire. So we not have access to it for use it for defend for show no the show no say at the time we wanna say the cell tower ray and we can't do that no because the 1 year gone.
Yeah, so we can't use her. All right, listen to what she respond and say. Responding, McDonald Bishop indicated that Clark was rehashing matters that were brought up in the case and were not addressed by the Privy Council. She not easy, you know. You hear she bring what she has said, but the Privy Council never addressed this. While emphasizing that the appellate court cannot determine admissibility of evidence or weight. So she has said this court writer so can determine whether or not the evidence is admissible or the weight of the evidence. Listen to this now. But Clark insisted that one of the factors that will mitigate against a fair trial is the unavailability of technological materials. So this is him talk now. What we are saying is, in accessing this material, we firmly believe that this report and material refer would assist the court in answering many factors and in answering the ultimate question whether the appellant's right to fair trial and adequate facilities to prepare their case will be affected by the delay. So, man, noting that the purpose of the report and the legal standing of the retrial must be clear, McDonald Bishop reserved a decision on the issue until it has been fully deliberated substantively. So these are the part of them that her uncle. She not give no decision on it yet. You understand the whole fact said them not have the data for analyze and so, but she will basically go and think about it.
Yeah, so Shabba go still gonna pre because basically she said me
Yeah.
can't just do not answer yet. Me can't rule it out or me can't think enough to just make that stay and I win a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And when me sit on one side, me I will say, okay, well, here is it. Them have this, them can't defend themselves because the time gone. Which when because okay, so Shabba go sit down and just make it go on. Shabba go left that for the last.
Yeah, them have to go discuss it.
Okay,
The
so
three something of them, the three judge them have to go discuss that part there.
so what
So she
me want
not
ask
throw
you
up
now?
that. She not throw up that.
So when me want to ask you now, Brandon. So like where Isaac have now for the one where say it not get the one where the expert forward and do. The one where the expert forward and do for the phone for say him have that in a legal writing for say a expert forward and do this and Ray so Isaac can use that or does nothing about the phone can use.
Boy, I don't know what that part there, you know.
Yeah, well, maybe they would have to bring
I
that
don't
in
know about
under
that
fresh
part,
evidence.
especially, yeah.
But that in the
All right,
if them
that
go
is
ahead with
right.
the
Well, I
retrial.
no. May I ask if him can bring it up tomorrow? The reason why me I ask, because he must show reasons. Remember reasons he must show why they don't want a retrial or there cannot be a retrial, So me I
Yeah.
ask if like something like that would have fun for say, even the phone where was the center of this trial, the phone was tampered with. Me I ask if him can come say that based on what we know about the JS1 sitting now, him still can say we have legal proof say the phone tamper with. So this wouldn't make no sense if you have a retrial. That's what I mean. And him can take out the credibility of the man or whatever and say me and the prosecution team was there and them even like that. Them have to sign off on it.
No, you know what she do based on what she said. To John Clark, she set that aside. I said that the Privy Council never ruled on it. and she not go
Well, I know.
address
No,
the
I'm talking
matter
about
right now either.
not about she. I'm talking about like when them do it, and the man, I think Jeremy Taylor, like the man Jeremy
Yeah,
Taylor,
man, can
enter in the
remember,
room. Well, I know.
yeah,
Like when the three of them did it, and the man say, phone has been tampered with. Ray. Me I ask if not sign this stuff. He say a true or I was here as a witness or like as someone who.
yeah,
Yeah,
man,
but that
remember
what
say
you
that
say, but
it,
that remember said that when them did that go Privy Council that time they mean. But that would have
Yeah.
been fresh evidence. So that
yeah,
wouldn't remember,
man,
that would come under. Alright, this is why Uncle for this year, this is why she has said the Court of Appeal never did talk about the Privy Council never talk about that. The Privy Council never did rule upon that or talk on that. Because remember, the Privy Council thing, them would have considered that as evidence for this something. But this, this are not the trial, Remember, I said this what we are doing, so it's not the trial. We are consider if there should be a trial. So you see that question the way my raise, she has said to him, say, I in a trial if you raise that, not in a
Yeah.
this. But
Okay.
him has said
Shannon
to
said this
she
is
say, yeah, but
okay.
me I try to show you say, me now go can raise it in a trial, and it is important for raising a trial. Therefore, there shouldn't be a trial.
Because me are going to trial
exactly,
handicap.
Brando. That
Right.
the
So
lie
if
I
you must
Me
say.
are
kick
going to
back on her, she has said, no, yeah, so that for go on, Because them never address it. So and you must say, yeah, but that may I try to show you, say. If it can't address, this is a reason why we said there should be no retrial. Because if you reason it out and look through it, that's why she said she can't speak to the weight of the evidence or so. So she can't speak to whether the evidence should be used because she's admissible. So whether it should be admitted into the case or not admitted, or if it's important. She said she can't speak on that because that's not what she there for do. But he must say, yeah, but me I try to show you say, just look on the evidence and see say it can't use. And if it can't use, then we won't be able to mount a proper defense, which means
Exactly.
the retrial will
okay.
not be fair,
Okay.
which
Yeah,
means the retrial should not be kept.
yeah. They won't be able to mount a credible defense because
And
we
if
don't
we
have the
can't mount a
evidence
Yeah,
there.
credible
because
defense, that means we can't have a fair
because
retrial.
them are going at the retrial handicap then basically.
Ah, yes, that is it.
Okay.
That him a try
So
short. Just
that means that John
yeah.
Clark go on good then, man.
Yeah, man, him go on good. Him go
No,
on
but
good.
me I tell you say him go on good man. Because him remember him the hit the point. Remember from yesterday, uncle, him hit the point from if one retrial for go on, how long it would have take,
Oh, so I
Remember?
might be all I valid point them
Yeah,
going to
and
go.
as she end up say, oh, that a true make as him make she send for the audit for 6 years, From yesterday, Say yo, she have go see her and see how long the retrial. Cause brother, the man approach it the right way. The man
Yeah,
not shy
man.
away from it. The man say, tell me something, if the retrial thing have to go on. About how long it would have take to do? Said she has set them up from there, so He must
Yeah,
he
man.
must set her up. You see, today now when him come, him say, but member if retrial for go on that I push back other people thing, and that I go unfair. So it's like him a attack the retrial, my
Yeah, I
G.
system him attack
So
really.
basically, must say, remember that unfair to poor people, Yeah, tell
Yeah.
That's not a real thing, That unfair to poor people,
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
people
that's why
that
I
right
feel
now,
say, you see the
go to brother.
publicity of the case, we feel like at that them are gonna eat home tomorrow. The whole publicity of the case. Cause I feel like them thing there, them touch on whether they can pay for it. So them look pan today, mother look pan they if it feasible in terms of money for the people and we can pay for the retrial, like Cartel say have dependents, 16 dependents and so forth. Or like for example, them thing I would just talk about. But I feel like tomorrow now them are gonna talk about the whole publicity of the case. Because that part of the critical me G. And as we say, I want to hear where the defense team, because remember, the defense have got to come with counterpoints now, Because it's like one talk for and the other one attack against. So everything with them put forward, the prosecution now have got to say no, but him can get a fair trial. So them have to can push or prove to the court say a fair trial can be assured, And that them have to go do now, Because if a fair trial cannot be secured, then me not think them are gonna do one.
Yeah, so them have got prove to the appeal judge tomorrow, Thursday, say them there's means and ways to a fair
Yeah,
trial.
uncle them and evidence them are gonna bring in uncle. Them bring
No,
evidence
no,
them lose,
no.
you know.
No, me know. So
Because
as I
no
say,
man, I
them
know
have
you me I say to man.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay,
I know you me a character or none. Me just add this in. You see, just like how him try to talk about the evidence today and she say, watch out and really that what they have. Them can't come say, yeah, but we have to remember, you know, that him kill the man them and him bury them body and we have the man say, look here, I know yeah, alright, we understand that. But I not really so them can't really, you know, them have got to prove is it feasible and is it fair for we for our retrial for these men after the 13 years. And that them have got come. Them can't show that them no problem.
Well, me not know. Me I go and watch, but me not think they can show that without saying about what witness what them have.
Uncle?
I think enough people I get this wrong, you know, Brando, because everywhere I go up on the internet, me hear them and say, yo, I got them weak, man, because I know them not provide no evidence. I mean, I say, you know,
No, I'm not evidence. No.
Me I say, me think say the people them around, you know. So you see earlier when we are reason, Brando, we say we need expert people like the lady for come out, come talk. We need more of them people to come out, come tell the people them how it really go.
Uncle, remember the ruling of the Privy Council, and it should be remitted to the Court of Appeal into Jamaica to decide if there should be a retrial. So, the question is to the Court of Appeal, should there be a retrial?
Right.
Right? So, the defense is saying there should not be a retrial. So, the defense should show ways and points why there should not be a retrial. The defense is not there to prove that he's innocent. People need to understand that. They are not there to prove that he's innocent. They are there to prove that there has been a miscarriage of justice and there should not be a retrial for these men. So if you listen for ear, say, boy, Cartel never did that, so
it's not that they're going to hear.
You're not going to hear that. It is not about that.
I tell the people, it's not about that. It's not about retrial or not retrial.
It's retrial or not. If you notice, you know, in the judgment where them say they should decide if there should be a retrial. Them not say or acquittal, you know. You notice them just say if there should be a retrial or they should release the men. Them just say or if there should be a retrial and them left it there so. So the conversation is should there be a retrial?
Facts, Brando.
I think that are the big question for the justice system. Alright, you see the floodlight we point on the justice system is not if one retrial come, how them do the retrial. Now, are you guys going to put these gentlemen to a retrial after everything we have?
What exactly? That is where the Privy Council asks them.
And the prosecution now have to prove, say, look here, we have the facility to ensure that we will get it right this time to secure our
and I don't believe the DPP forget a second try at it.
So that the prosecution are trying to prove, you know, we will do it right the first time. And all eyes at them and say, but we never do it right the first time. We have to go, we are Privy Council.
Yeah, to the stretch out, to the breach man them rights and make them have to spend 10 years when it should have just dismiss.
Really and truly still, you know, Isaac and Cartel legal team want to say we have no confidence in the justice
exactly
system.
And that them want
there will be a fair trial. But them can't really say that, you know, uncle.
Them can't say it.
DG. And that them want to say, you know, but them can't say it explicitly, so much. That is why to them punch her.
Yeah.
Them take 21 and only take one. Them take one and only take two. And she said, don't say that.
Since it's a simple.
You had like, you know the system. You had like you're in the street too. You don't know, say rare. Anybody could have come up with that. You want to you had like you don't know the system. Jar out in
exactly.
Yeah. That's why you always hear Isaac I say, yo, Miss Marva Bishop, one of the brilliant ones.
Yes.
Now this sign now I say nothing bad about her, you know, for a long time, about 2 months now, you know. She just a bigger up, him alone, she just a bigger up. We have young minds and young people we want to see justice. And that him say, you know, me I say, yo, Isaac, You think you're
No,
easy?
but you know, but uncle, all people say him a chat, I'm a chat. You notice how him very cordial and him tell them thanks for them this
Yes.
and yeah, brother, and when I make it look like the man, I said them pussy will judge and not no, the man not that. The man is being very professional.
And Brando, you need at them now. Look how I'm quiet now. Look how I'm quiet. I say, I don't know what
Hear
you want, man.
there. See him still. Learn long time, see enough of all the people. So I'm not surprised at that, they was say. When they might talk, they have a problem. When they not talk, they have a problem.
Look how I'm quiet now. So I'm quiet. Oh, notice I'm missing our internet. I say, here, yeah.
Uncle, you see what the people them do yesterday? The man them strategic, brother. The man them strategic. You hear? Just believe me. The way I see yesterday roll out, them plan it out. And me I tell you this. You see, after Thursday, me probably can make a decision on how this a go. Probably all the way I have a better understanding after Thursday. That are the penultimate day, the day before the last. Because you see Thursday, the prosecution will come out swinging. Because 2 days them get, you know. Remember 2 them get, the other one them get 3. Them have come out swinging for proof say there should be a retrial for these men. I guess them are going to mention things say, boy, the Privy Council could have let them go. And therefore, if the Privy Council never let them go, it means the Privy Council think they have things to answer for. And this is duty of this country to let them answer for those things and give them a retrial. Probably are them things that them are going to touch upon. You understand? So,
Brando,
me know what them are going to draft. Me know somebody think them are going to say, I'm in the interest of justice. Somebody lost their life. And therefore, somebody should stand trial for this. And whatever. But you see, in doing that though, them have to admit that they erred.
They erred. Yeah.
Them have to admit that, brother. Because that is why we are standing here right now. It's because we erred.
Exactly.
And that's why
Brando, hold on now. When she read out the summer today, here on now, why we are here.
Thank you. Brother, you see when me hear she read that and she say, are we going to say that the pre-trial publicity in apartheid? Why are we here then? Because they know that's why. And that's why we're there.
That's why we're there.
Because the case never angle good.
Yeah, the fuck
and
up
because
like
all of the publicity as a result and so.
Yeah. So Brando, all right. So I don't know if you know. I know he's a man soon finish the live, but we have to more touch one next point in the whole case. The Serpy topic, if you want to talk about it. Because I see Serpy run out like him nervous. Me a superstar.
I'm watching video now, I tell you the truth. This if I click on Serpy video, I see it reach more than 15 minutes. I don't really watch it. I can't manage 15 hours and greater Serpy.
All right, the reason why
me's a little YouTube by now. Everybody click me now.
Brando, me have to watch it. Me not really watch him, but me have to watch it when I come. Me know him reply. Me tell the people what I say already. I'm a little YouTuber. Look here. Look at YouTube. The little YouTuber famous. Just as well.
Yeah, them something we can't buy them superstar. That's why I'm not watching.
What are the Brando? Hear what are the man? Hear the Brando. Hear him. So you're telling me that the Gaza vloggers them will say free Vybz Kartel is not mashing up the case? Well, say no, shut up. Somebody has said free artists mash up the case. You sound like an idiot. You want to say the artist killed 9,000 man. You mash up the case.
And that for sure you say him can't reason. Because if that him really say, and that's why I tell you, brother, I not follow people who are popular, I more follow somebody who can't reason more than what
right now the man say. So the people them out there where I say free cartel, them now mash up the case. I was like,
of course, yes, they are mashing up the case too.
I said, Jesus Christ, that this you forward with?
So him has the great reason where him, brother, I tell you this still, you know. You see him, I tell you say him make me know say the thing they have over 30. Me hear Serbia, I said, when I make some little white man.
Yeah, Brando. The man come out a ball.
Yeah? Look from when we independent, brother, uncle, remember this was before it read out, you know. There's something to read, you know, white man. When I run go to white man, that mean we're not really free. Eh? When I say what's your I use reverse psychology, how we might use this one? People like people like
Yeah,
get tricked.
man. Yeah, man. You see writing on the wall,
Nah,
man.
Brother,
yo,
from here he
hey,
must squeal. I say, no
Brandon,
man.
the man ball out like Duffy Magnum. The man say, the white man. Uno zaddy. Uno
Zaddy,
zaddy.
Big Daddy, the white guy.
Yes, yes,
No man, cause when him say that, people will get emotional and say, that mean you not free them now. About uncle, it that one come like one time we are talk about artists that get awards and accolade and billboard. Here's some people, no love validation too much and white people.
yeah.
Who no just
True
don't
for
know when
them.
to bring in the
True,
white people
true
these
for them
days.
artists now.
They
I get
just
it.
don't
Hear
know
them
when
now.
to bring it.
Brandon, hear them, my Brandon. True, the artists now get it. Hear them now. White man a validate our music, then why when you love Shabba Rankin? Then a white man give him Grammy and Platinum and Gold, you forgot. And Sean
Brother,
Paul, want to say a big artist, you forgot.
the people them just pull the white man reason out of them. Once we you not look for validation overseas. We have to, brother, all of a sudden we are look for overseas valid just because for them artists are whatever. But when them ready, so the same thing with G. Brother, when me hear the man attack and I say, yo, you no big daddy, you no do like you no free, you not free. Where's a black oh see 70 or how much years of independence? I don't know if I go to white man and white lords. Remember you know the result now read out it. So me I say, no man, they don't serve peace sound so. No
So
man,
nervous,
serve peace
brother.
sound out here man.
But Brandon, as what I say, I can't believe. I say a long time I listen, I say, yo, I want to hear man say, can me bet the people them say, better say man come out and say, the little YouTuber get famous. I never know. Say, I have so much influence. I said, just like when me know him as I hit the man say, brother, I just laugh. I just laugh and say, poor thing. You're predictable, brother. Everybody know what you're gonna say, brother. Know you're good, brother. Know what you're gonna say, dog. But
Uncle,
yeah.
no make that. No make him trick no. I
Me,
know on not get tricked by it. You see
mm,
that? I punch it, the argument punch him for two man. Because here we go down. Here we go. Yo, that's why I'm telling you. This planning or that. One thing we can tell you, uncle. If you know, me say, okay, see, on the first day, when we see everything read out, I say, bumbo clot. How the man then did the thing, so, brother, the man then plan, I don't want to feel like I at them not sit down and play. You see, I want to say the sun run out and I say, oh,
plan. Everything
that
plan.
plan. So when people are saying she shoot it down, yes, him know it. Isaac know it they get shoot down, but him just want it put out there.
And
Because
then
it
you
have a
know?
play back in there again. It have a cause she have all of the
Yes.
report them and thing. But that no, I just fi say it that's it come out in the media. You know,
Think
have
that
understand, but enough people now
hold on.
get it still.
You think that the April's corpus they really have to file? No, so sometimes I have to laugh, you know. Don't know when I idiot people, some people are idiot.
No man, I idiot them idiot now, uncle. You know, so sometimes I don't really say people are idiot, uncle. Here we go
But still,
on.
brother.
You see, sometimes you can have good sense and have sense now, but there's certain plan where you can't see, You
Can't
understand
see.
what I mean? So I know say them are idiot, But them just nah go see that. You'd have to smoke two spliff back to back. And I say, Bumbo Clada. You know, me just a met. So, you know them type of
Yeah,
reasoning the
man.
uncle. I'm here say,
Yeah, man.
Bumbo. You know, say, me made something last night, dog. And me I say, yeah. And most of our people not really do that, uncle. Most of our people do anything come on their mind and talk. Them not sit down and meds. So you see what you are saying? And because them now meds it. Them just watch something on the internet and just respond to it. That's all we are going. Watch something, respond. Watch something, respond. Nobody now try to understand and think deeper.
Isaac, I idiot liar, but just a laugh and I say everything where you see. In case you don't know. When Isaac the
Objection
person.
doesn't mean people didn't hear. Thank you very much. That's what I
Thank
love
you.
with law. Whether from me a little bit and a youth, I recognize that. Sometimes the team will say, remember so and so and so, and the man say objection, you hear them say overruled or whatever. The brother is a reason, and you hear them turn to the jury and say the jury will omit that from the record. You can't omit nothing from the jury mind. It done in their mind.
Mm-hmm.
The jury will disregard the statements that so and so made. And you see jury are shake them head, disregard them blood clot that in their mind.
Because
Can't
sometimes them
say
just Brando, sometimes them set things to play upon the jury, them mind or play
that
upon the
is it.
judge mind. No people don't know them something there. That's what I mean matter. But me here, Isaac, I put it I throw out everything. Yeah, brother, you throw out whole heap, you confuse them. Throw out some whole heap. I say, all this here put in it. Yeah, we have put everything in it.
Everything in it.
Mix up this. Everything in it. Vinegar and salt and sugar and squeeze 2 lime. Everything in a pies.
You just want to put certain things in their consciousness.
Thank you.
Me G, remember, you know, really and truly about 3 point or probably 1 point, everything I got inch pan, you know. So you see everything we add is just addition. A 1 point this I got
one or two. 1 or 2.
1 or 2 point.
But if I like give them 27, them have to think.
Mm-hmm.
Have to think.
So don't think for the 3 day I go hear him say people, remember the publicity and thing and day 2 people.
The man showing Serpy,
that alone.
The man showing doctor, Serpy, mother, prior, everything the man. I said, how can I man this? Yeah, brother, everything. Privy Council, this, the mistake, everything the man are showing it. Every single thing the man are showing. Everything. Everything you match in it. You can't stand it. Everything I go in it. Mix up. That me I tell you no. On have to know the law and know where I go on. Here. Know where I go on. Come I say you see Thursday. Brother, I know when Isaac talk tomorrow, people expect Isaac to come talk. Isaac will just stick to where the plan is, and then when for them time to talk, we want to hear what them are going to say. Because as when me say, I know nothing them can bring up, but yes, but him did that, I do that, I know that. Why we should? Yeah, because that have a talk in a
And then uncle, you have to remember, you know, a 2 part of the game, you know. You have when the person attack, you have to defend. Now, when the person attack, you have to defend, and when them are defending. So you see now, at the defense team are attack, you know, and them are defend and are throw things. You notice, how much time you hear the prosecution try to throw things recently, like since today. You notice you not hear prosecution much name a call. You notice alright, even the publicity thing, when it raised, remember, you know, the sister raised and said, but we're not sure if we might get a fake call the publicity. Hear them now? That enough is she decide. Hear the judge. Yeah, that's true. That's enough is she decide. But we can't throw the point where she said though. In terms of the publicity of the case, because that is why we are here. Brother, you see that to me here, she said. You see that alone. Yeah, brother, that's a wally. That's a wally.
And then Brando, today she draw for the context matter. I said, Bumbo Clad.
Yeah, brother.
When me listen Andrea talk, Andrea write down everything, you know, say him and Sean Clark in there laugh, John Clark, and I say context matter, and Ray. So and Stephen say, Andre say, you're not gonna hear that part of the news, you know. They might only tell her the part that she showed, and I'm shut down this. When they're not gonna hear the part when she has a context matter, I told them that they laugh about it.
Oh,
and Ray.
And that in our in reference to my boy the thing, is that thing like
yeah. So in reference to the thing there, and cause she told him I said context matter and point her finger. Cause that Andrea tell we say she look for him and say context matter, like she said, remember to show that, you know.
Yeah,
so Andrea, everybody say she watch it show. Andrea said she watch
it. Brother, and this thing too, brother, let me tell you something too. You see, we as a people too, we kind of feel like the people that hate the money that, brother, enough of them something are still, you know, that. The people that hate them know the money that still, you know. We don't have to know them something there, you know. People know the money that know certain thing, you know. It's just them job them are doing, you know. You have to provide the thing. Yo, alright. So you don't know, say, even all not the judge mind. Watch a prayer. Remember the judge have the case, you know. But the judge have to rule based on what presented. So you know when I judge man, the judge I say, How them not mention that yet? That be a good point, you know. If they mention that, what me I go do if they mention that? You see me? Say you don't know say all the day we done. And the judge I say, all them a joke I then how them no mention say so and so and so and so and so. That in a judge mind, you know, we don't have to know them thing there, you know. There is things when I say what the judge I made, I say, but how them not say that? There is things where when it draw for the judge say, bumbo clock. Me no know say who would have draw that. Cause we have to remember say the judge a liar too, you know, but the judge is ruling on what is presented. That is why when the brother say, when the sister say, Shanzam's sister say, but the pre-trial thing might affect the outcome because of the flag of them and the nature of the case, everybody know. That's why you hear how far she go, isn't that why we are here? Are we going to say that that is not important? Brother, she sound like for them liar now, you know, when the judge has said that, you know.
Yeah, but
Isaac
brother,
would have said that, you know, I say, are we going to say that that is not important?
one next important part too. When the girl
So,
say, if it go back to a retrial, we don't have the money to pay for a lawyer. You know, that hit home with she. The reason why she become a lawyer because her uncle was wrongfully accused of murder and then poor and couldn't pay a lawyer. Her story in a
she did say that in court today?
No, but our story that
Okay.
her on YouTube a story that with her and she sit down and say, my name is Ray, and the reason why I become a lawyer because my uncle was wrongfully accused of murder and my family and poor we couldn't pay it. And by this time my mind say, I've got different poor people.
So uncle,
Your mind, you know, Brando.
uncle,
Right?
uncle, remember, you know, when you appeal to a jury, you know, or you appeal to judge, it's not just law alone you use, you know, or rational, you use also emotions, you know. So you see all them probably well aware of that. This way you say them probably well aware of that and that's why them even throwing that in there, you know. Not to say I'm not true, you know. It could be true and it is true. And we could say it is true based on that, but them know that, you know, and I use that, you know. Because when you
All right.
I'm telling you something too. You see that
You cannot
outburst
talk
that
to
we
her,
should
no?
do? Brother, you see that outburst that we should do?
I feel she feel it, man. I emotion that, you know.
Enough people are feel say that I go work against him, but me think that I go work in a cartel favor. That outburst that we should do. Now I tell you. Enough people
Yeah,
are
man.
one way and I look by that
Yeah.
say, that means she hate them now. I done the case done. I have him chat too much. Nah, bro. Not fit.
All
I
right.
thinking
No,
people
man.
not deal
She
with, you know.
look,
All right.
she have to look at the
What are the
circumstances.
Carla, what are they? So you know, so you make a statement to her, Brando. This is how you play people emotion to, you know. You say, well, you know, our client them cannot afford the law. Something like what I know you know that first hand, Bumbo Clad.
Yeah.
You know that first hand for you.
Yeah, but you what go on. But me G, remember, as I tell you, I remember, him now go say that to her though.
No, me know,
You
you know,
see
me
that
know,
way
but
you say
me
I will
didn't
go
say
say
that to
she know
you.
it first hand? Eh? Wait a second, go on again.
I said that to you. Is
Yeah,
a mind game, a go on an emotional thing
right,
too.
right. So you see that way you just said, that is what was said today without so much words.
In a lawyer words.
Not even liar word. Brother, you never, brother, the whole I would do it. You never say something to the whole I would do it. We say something to somebody without saying it.
Yeah,
And
man.
then they are think about that and say, yeah man, you know what me just say a while ago. You hear what me just say, me never say it to you, but you know what me be.
What I mean?
Or something like that. Him a do, brother. You see him, a mind game him come to play. That brother, and it look like a him a the danger man. I will look for eyes that it look like a him a the secret
Well, I
weapon.
know.
Me not go around you.
So you know say the
Yeah,
dog
it
right
look,
out.
oh,
Well, I
uncle,
know. Yo,
it
and the
look like,
dog notice say him the
uncle,
pan.
you ever
When
watch
you
a
see Cartel
football
and big
game
up him
yet?
liar, Cartel big up him
What on
liar there. You
uncle?
see say him the right there. Yeah, man, him that the right there, so man. Go through.
You was like you play a football match and a man say, boy, number 10 this, you know. We have to mark him out of the game, you know. So here is that now, you are going the boy them a mark me, you know. Some just a gear ball, you ram it in the net, see? Just look out for him.
Yeah.
Them now mark him, you know. And them a say, you see that one here, him we have to go watching, him a wear the 10, you know. So Isaac are where they tell the whole of them and say, wait till Isaac, because even we are say, wait till Isaac, wait. Probably I him for do damage, you know. That little one here, you know. What we don't know, you know.
All right, hey, see you, Brandon, you're dangerous. Hear what you just say, and you don't even know. Say you just open a can of worm. Everybody are waiting for him, but the damage done already from today.
Yeah.
The damage done already from today. When the damage done, and everybody has said, wait till tomorrow with Isaac. No, brother, the damage done already, because everybody look forward for me, but him are the danger. I him push all I can, them I will not even see it.
Because them say I'm going to talk again tomorrow, you know.
Yeah,
I'm going to talk again tomorrow, you know.
Yeah.
The Clark youth are going to talk again tomorrow, you know, them saying, you know. So, I may I tell you, him a punch them so far, him a punch them.
All right, so basically, you know,
so all the people are looking and say, that one they chat too much and that one they can enough of them prepare, you know. And I said, pussy, I go want talk so that way. Cause alright, me G, I just say football. Here man, no. Boy, Messi love shoot it on the left, you know. So all of the tactical thing, you know, we are discussed for the week before the final. Oh, we are gonna stop Messi. Blood cloud, you look is another ball and get the ball. The whole game. None that going all World Cup, man. A Di Maria kill the man, them, you know. All them a look for Messi, a Di Maria kill them off, you know. But nobody now pre. They are Messi, them a pre. Cause Messi are the man. So I go there that a go on because that John Clark youth a 3 point him shoot forward so far yesterday and 2 point today. With the whole pushback at the case and how it going affect other people and so forth and so. And may I tell you yesterday point uncle with the publicity of the case that I got hammer one because members are closing arguments I get tomorrow for the defendant. So that if them smart, me expect that to be hammered home tomorrow. And that part that will be the final meal in the castle.
All right. So as I said before, because I know the live I run long. And after 10 you know, 9 years, after 9, something to 11. Listen what me I say, Brando. You see the same Serpy style and the tactics way. Brother, you see where them are going to use, as I say, you see the picture where paint. And remember, you know, them people there, trust and believe me. As what you said, brother, you see the mind game we are play, dangerous. Because all the people that watch Serpy, you know, all I lie and judge them watch Serpy, you know. Don't feel like they don't watch him, you know. They watch them daily do some morning time, man. So them I say, you know, some other point for true. A boy has spread be narrative, a be a thing him say, you know, and him fuck up the case with true car. I saw comment me that know, you know. I saw them a pre in their mind, you know, brother. Cause mind game, you know.
Uncle, why you think? Alright, may I say something to you. Brother, I'm telling you this. You see people chatting of people have said them now no sense and them now no this and you know pre that. You see when you see Isaac Buchanan come out and a target Serpy and I say the little computer man, the little robot brother them something they planning, you know. I punch him say when you see him go around and attack, what you think him do? Him a force more and more people to talk about the case. That's him can draw the card and say, but everybody know about the case. That's why I'm go everywhere. I shouldn't even say that but who can read the case?
Brando, I told them today, and I same thing, I said, I shouldn't even tell you yet, but true, it reaches so now me can't tell you no. You see when you see him go up on the big platform, I'm like, why you think he don't reach over my platform yet? Him show over my platform already, but why you thinking over there? No man, I want to go on the J-Free and the Nightly Fix and the want to spread the word in Jamaica so much and mock him. You see him? I want him continue to talk some, hey, this is the little one.
So here the people them not, yeah, and then him now come punch the man in and now realize that the man I use on the dog. I use the man I use on the.
Using the man go, remember say, the man go on a world tour after Privy Council done, you know. The man go on every vlogger, everywhere, the man they TikTok everywhere, and every time he might do an interview, hear him now, you know, the little vlogger, the little lawyer boy, we are done cartel money. And then in the next morning him do a live, watch him come do a video about the man. The man will say, thank you for helping me more, you jackass, yo. Thank you. Because you don't know say you we are going to use
Uncle, even in at this when you see them mention him name, have a taunt him that's in come out. To come eat back at the man them. For people say, you see, look how Sir P hate them. They just call him name one time and look how much video them do. And
And
at this the
Brando,
man, them I call them
Brando,
Vybz Barabbas, and I call them Sean Teddy Bear, and I call them all kind
him
of
do
names.
2 video scenes. Him do 2 video scenes. 2 video in a one
How
day.
much
You
views
don't
it
need
get?
that. Me not even look. But me know it I get whole heap, because me know one day about 60K in about 7 hours or something. So it's a chop. So me know say that could have gone. Me know if somebody can look. Me know say it could have gone over 2 of them could have gone over 100. Me say you're ass. You know say you're idiot. You know you're one big fool boy. You cannot resist the limelight. Me know, man. Me know. Man, they set him up.
Uncle, this way you post for your page with Dean Jackson Miller. Day 2 this?
One.
Okay. Brother, where do you see somebody talk about it, and I think one of the twins are twins, brother them. Not two locks, the other one.
Curly locks.
And he must say, yo, you know the Sir B can help and whatever. The same thing. And I see some people that say, you know, idiot. I say, yo, you know, say, you know, really, you know, use your brain for think, you know. You use your brain for do other things. I don't know why you use it for, but you know, really use your brain for think. Because you don't understand, for say, uncle, one question me have to ask. Show the whole of this. Can a retrial take place without a jury? You know the answer to that? Eh?
It can, but them would have to waive them right.
Without a jury.
Yeah, man.
Would have
As
to
in,
waive
can
them
it,
right
can
to
it be
it.
a judge? Can it be a judge?
Only trial.
Judge.
You asked me if
Yeah,
can a
man.
retrial take place without a jury.
Them have to use a jury.
You know, I'm not sure.
Because you see, if the prosecute, that are the only card me see the prosecution
No,
can
but
pluck
that
and
is
say, look,
dependent on the defendant, them whether or not they want that.
thank
And
you.
then now go
Oh
down.
And they are not going to take that.
no, because no. But Brando, call them have to say yes. And them now do that.
No,
don't know, they not gonna do
you
that.
can't find the
Why
7
they
man. We're
Why
not
they gonna
gonna
do
reach out.
No. Me want to know if it can be done. Because that are the only grounds me see the prosecute. That are the only card me see them can pluck and say. But we don't have to depend on jury. We can use our capable judges to determine the trial.
and then you don't know that I go to because we have to
defendant
agree to
reserve
that.
the right. Yeah, the defendant reserve that right.
It's not like how you can just ban me up and say, yo, we are use judge only. No, I have to tell you yes or no. So if me disagree, you have to go get jury.
So Mastermind say, yeah, bro, it can, but it's up to the defendant. We all know this here in the US. But remember, say
Yeah,
US
man.
different, you know, so we just want to make sure say Jamaica
No,
have the
same thing.
the
Same thing down a yard. Same thing that you can't
Well, if
sue
I the
yourself,
same thing, then well, me brother, me can't, brother. All you see me there, so you think at tomorrow more a year, at Thursday more a year, you know? Because Thursday I gonna tell me I
Hold on.
want to
This is
see the
somebody
angle
right.
where them a come from.
Somebody writes a clansman never. Brother that a anti-crime, but wait name
Anti-gang.
anti-gang.
Anti-gang
Yeah,
and judge
never move
only.
that title.
Anti-gang a judge only, brother. Different thing because I remember anti-gang people can dead and
Yeah, I
witness and them
forget
something there.
juror for that.
No, brother, you're not getting a jury upon them something there, brother. Come on, brother. Don't be smart no man. Me know we don't just type for just type. Me know sometimes we just want say something. me know it go, man. Brando teach you about to know. We just want to have an opinion. You want somebody know your name now. Where your name Dark Marathon. See that the famous God's uncle call your name. Go on now, go buy a pound of
It
sugar.
ain't easy though.
Blood clot.
Sir P is a
Let me know.
manipulator, and those brother, let me tell you something. You see, for me still, me not totally against Sir P and whatever I might do. But like with everybody, brother, me think them can do good and them can do bad. You see, this set of people who believe that Sir P can do no wrong and them something. Me no really subscribe to that. Because if you listen how him talk, brother, this man have a clear vendetta against certain persons. Him no unbiased. He's not unbiased. And I don't think he claims to be either. When him a talk, oh, Vybz Kartel, Vybz Barabbas, and them give them name and Teletubbies and this and that. Brother, yeah, try to defame the people them character. And at that the people them are gonna highlight. And them not even have highlighted. Them don't mention it already too. Cause when me I tell you, them man are like a punch, them a punch and move. Them nasty and drop no punch. So yeah,
Look where
and that
life
the
thing they
defense
say.
team I do.
Wait a minute, life, and I never look up on the name. Laugh, sit down there. Laugh with Mecca say. I see him one day. What you think about that, Brando? Upset the kid, the
Yeah, you hear
phone.
me?
We just hear you now. Why no?
Oh, so you didn't hear me read it out?
No, I
Yeah,
never
yeah,
hear
how
that.
that part they go? Explain that part the uncle.
So he must say if them upset the phone, case done. Basically, we must say them should not upset the phone. So if the prosecution team bring up the phone, the judge will shut it down.
Yeah, but them
Basically,
can't bring up
he
the
must say,
phone, brother. The judge I go
he
say she
must
not
say,
dead if we talk about the phone.
no,
She
that's why him
can't.
say if the reason why he must say that, Brando, because he must say if him see any biasness in a this and she upset that, I just that he must say he knows say the case
Oh, okay,
done.
okay.
Yeah.
They should not accept the phone. Brother, to me, I don't think we not hear the prosecution talk about whether the phone evidence should be added or not. Well, them are going to probably
Jamaica, this
try.
should have
No, let me
a
reword
Jamaica.
that. I think they are
Yeah,
going to try
yeah.
to bring it up.
Just like how Isaac will show anything, they will show something to
Yeah,
Brando.
true, you know,
But
true. You're right,
so
you're right, you're right. Cause you try to
and
make
that's
something
why
stick in us. You know, so show something, you know.
and
Hold it, hold it.
that's why we are saying we know say she's not supposed to upset that because on a trial them depend on her nothing like that. So she's not supposed to upset. That's why I must say if she upset that, she will look into that. You know the case done. Basically that he must say.
Yeah.
Me kind of share the same sentiment with that too. If me see she upset no phone nothing, like she never want upset nothing from them people, and she upset that, I said, it look like it a one lean one next way.
Oh, yeah, so it look like it had to reach okay.
And that's the biggest
Brother,
evidence
listen to me. Me
for
say,
true.
me can't wait for here tomorrow and me can't wait for here Thursday. More for here when the bombshell drop. Cause some bombshell I go drop one idea, you know. As teacher say, if I not today, then not tomorrow. That me I tell you. If I not today, then not tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So because you know, there is no. But I one thing though, the people have some colorful language and some way for talk. Me wonder if I can't tell I cause it. Everybody I try to get some sound bite or something.
Yeah, because me see people start run with say, me see somebody on TikTok say, oh, because Carter is the teacher, the woman I say she at school, like she not school. I was like, what? Yo, now do them
So
something like
TikTok,
woman an
EJ,
artist.
TikTok have entertainment still enough for most part, you know.
I say,
And
yo,
that
now do that,
TikTok have
yo.
thing.
I do
And
them something you
dancing and
like.
something.
Something them, man.
Enough time, much serious reasoning not really take place over TikTok. Me I tell you, more time over, me I say, as what you say a while ago, brother, we live in an age now, you know, where everybody just want to give them opinion, you know. All of them no have no clue to what them are taught, they just want to be heard.
Yo, one man calling from a platform. I see a man where you see donate to your platform earlier, you know. I don't know if I can see donation. Say, see ya. Gaza uncle said Cartel was wrongfully convicted, and know that he was now as he here, cause we don't know where much I right. Cause when people call in and state Cartel had to be involved where somewhere and somehow he might ask them if I were here, if I was there. They may not have to ask if you did it. Oh, yes, a Cartel involved. Involved in our ask you.
But I
You
fear question
forward.
you ask, me not sit down wrong with the question.
Yeah, me ask you. Yeah,
What
well,
you
you
mean
say
the
him
man ask that?
involved.
The way man fi ask you. The man no fi ask you if you did it. But you talk
Ask
like
you.
you was a witness.
Yo, Kartel involved. Yeah, me not ask you involved in a war. So who said that you're true? Make up story there. Who say Lizard in the house and so you follow one man when not credible. Like it's a make up story. Or I put himself there up. Just say brother.
Yo,
Come on, fetch
uncle,
me.
you talk about that, and when it's something the files to the habeas corpus, we look me see a girl on TikTok say, habeas corpus literally mean where is the body? So here the girl now, people I've been saying this where the body there. Yo, the
Yo. Yo, Brando, you have a next man call on my platform today. Hear him no, Brando. Brando, hear the man calling today. Hear him no. Gaza uncle. You know when people go chat fuck ready first thing. Maria Cartel, you know. But I don't want you feel no way. Once
yeah,
me say that, I should just take him off, you know.
yeah, what him
Hear
say?
mm-hmm. Cause me know him I go now, you know. Hear me, you know. Mm-hmm. Hear him no. So you know, she said Tom Tavares. You know, say Tom Tavares set up this from early. Me say, yeah man, I'm a Serpy you come from though. So you tell me say Tom Tavares plan with Cartel say you're gonna do 10 years in a prison, stay, you know, and then we're gonna do retrial and then Privy gonna throw it out. So Tom Tavares plan that would not mind no fool no dog.
Yo, man,
That
what
dog
too
knows
much
enough.
show dog. Yo, let them out so Raymond Reddington and thing. Them don't think everything is remember, you know. The Netflix teach them to think in an episode and them something and say everything connected and there's some plan
Part two,
there.
part two, part two, yeah,
Yeah,
part two are forward and part three.
yeah.
And I plan we
So
plan
I
this.
saw I that them man look on, you know. So the man them think about it here, brother. They can't start them and say but freedom of thought. And not freedom of speech alone.
You know, say and I like a bit, you know, cause you don't know tomorrow again
Yeah, that
early,
me just
early
have to
for
tell
them,
you,
you know.
sir.
No, you know, you have to tell me make sure I let the part. No, tell us
Okay,
something
so
we
you
do.
have to tell
Say
me.
With
continent.
you. No. Here now. Brando, you see, Brando keep all the dance. Brando keep the dance. I select the I'm also the fire marshal. Here, Brando, no. Yo, time for go now, you know. So
Yeah,
make sure I leave this place before you run me out, you know.
yeah.
Take up. Take up my little back
Yo,
off any. Take up my back
you
off
have a
any see off my
reason.
table.
You have a reason as a man plays it, they front of the house, you know, see them and say,
Go in.
go me I go in and now
Go
still.
here, go here. I know say, yo, dog, you know, you live way around the road and you alone
Yeah,
a walk and say, man, has done the conversation so to bumbo club. I never even finished done with more and say. But when you talk to
exactly.
Brando, you can't make Brando say, yo, come, here with Brando now. You say, come me big up. I say, big up all the people, them man, Ray and play out to intro. Brando say, yo, little more now. I just see nice
Again.
start. Well, yo, you just say, little more. I just see
I'm
nice start
regular for
spin.
true.
Well, I know you see nice start spin for your phone. Now you say,
Yeah,
the man
gone
just
and
really gone,
gone.
so. The man them say bye bye. Hey people, thanks here. Boops, and just lock up my phone. That's your
Yeah,
truth. This
man.
stuff like that.
God.
So before you run me, watch your people. Go
Yeah,
on now,
think for
run
yourself. All
myself.
right.
Yeah, yeah, run yourself. DG, we got myself for that. You know I think go. You there? Oh yeah. People, you know I think go, you know. Let's upon ourselves. Give thanks who pass through, who donate, who join upon the the panel and all the reason you know I think go. You see me? Let's up and big up on yourself. I enjoy the rest of the night. I am out like a candle.